problem, you know. Hey, something happens here. What happened? What? Why? And how? That's so much. Politics and say, we are savage. If you're NDC, MVP, you are free. You're free to vote. This is our problem, you know. Hey, something happens here. What happened? What? Why? And how? That's so much. Politics and we are savage. If you're NDC, MPP, you are free to vote.
Unity Radio.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm Mr. Juma. Na yedi nyamisro ye juma abusuan ebeye Unity Radio 103.9 and then so da for beautiful Wednesday. We shall bring on no do about pausi medio no mienu free sabre kopim se be bo no mienu de. Esama etwego ewo ye man Ghana mu ebe hwe agudie mu nsem the current trend of news in sports. National Basketball League NBA Eshase Enra. Lakers any Golden State Warriors at the pace so Sanso and a team my friend say Milwaukee Bucks the defending champions. Also any New York Nets also at the piece so we say what is the latest with regards to Kyrie Irving. Many more coming up on the sporting arena. Mon fan say Enra Shamobosa and best start 10. I've been here but they said the Ebedi Ebreso Enra there were a lot of calls from Worcester and for that matter from our listeners say yendi embrand so na yempon 2 say the be ombetumetie news no na omopeso mo kire omadwen so monya and enough time to also call and opine because the program and the radio is for the community and of course we perfectly agree and understand radio is time until I said yendi embrand so say abrochire na toda nyoma eden de na so yebebo ahomodin bia yebetumi na osom no yamano awie peye anope ma menchia table mbeki ba ko pe die hard Chelsea fan. Terrible special good morning to you. When him said you are Dixon. Koko Dixon. Also a Chelsea ni papa and pay and Chelsea from Kwama and a master dancer. Also a Chelsea die hard papa and pay and Chelsea Kwama and no furry would the team our support. The entire make no penny say Ubo Juma Emma Bema Ken Kalusha. Thank you very much for everything you did for Kalusha. Nti nyami shraw yado wase pa se Ubo Juma sama ne Ken Kalusha ka no esikwan so a esan ebo ejuma. Mami aba wo Ghana all the way ewo Nkran Pantine government hospital. I say it's another beautiful Kweku day and surprisingly and interestingly I am Kweku. I was born on Wednesday. Me ma 2 boys na Penifono, Omunina were born on Wednesday. Me ma me a queer. My sister Medinachi a queer. Ena me back it way. Ena ono de osisa be ye kwame. Inti inye sa party akakwaku de me friend ni agro nti every Wednesday a beautiful and happier day. Happiest I should say day in my life, no matter what the problems are. I put them all behind me, I put them all aside, and I rejoice and I enjoy because problems you just have to scale through, and do what makes you happy in life. We have come and we shall come. Was one in Nipa at the Pansu of Fio ye. Yaboy and Bray Yabusia, ye, and a pay the Mibisan say, Munina, Wapum to say, said that there be a year on the structure of the program continues, and then by 11 o'clock, Pepe, na ye sports. Until politics will begin from 11 to 1 p.m. 2 solid hours of political analysis and discussion. Now from 1, Ekopim 2, no. na ye de be phone lines no de ama ya frɛ for na muso mo de akyerɛ mo adwen sɛ de be ya ye benya time frame kakra de sign off na ye de aye announcement o se nyina nti by 2 crane na e was say ya sign off near mu copies 1043 na yakofa major news bulletin 2 p.m. in American Eastern Standard Time and then 6 p.m. in Ghana. And so Eddie Abramo iti anopa ya dama se say mo agibre na moni nyina ebe dwendwene ye man Ghana ho Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempemi was in Worcester, Massachusetts, aka Worcester's edition of El Lizatu nom ne coffee our kitchen. Ken Kalusha will be joining us pretty shortly. Not together ye nyina ye de abro medi Eddie Noah Opoku Jemfi ushia me na frame Opo National ohwe a me bufu a mechuska but otini me sise me bufu a mechuska me bumfu ide a me ncheska nti upese me cheska de a ma me bumfu na ushia me a pa me mrane Opo National na ma me bumfu mechuska. And then UEFA Champions League matches ni bi because so enra because so Liverpool did the trick. They had a revenge on Atletico Madrid. Now, and they share all the games that went on yesterday. Real Madrid were on rampage. Omo Eko Ukraine Kochucha Atletico Shakhtar Donetsk kama kumaku enum ema bakokromo ntumi anti. The man who stole the show, Vinicius Jr. Fantastic goal by all standards. Karim Benzema once again did what he does best. We will also be looking at what Mohamed Salah is doing for Liverpool. Omumbeso mubetuano. 400,000 pounds sterling assassin Obisano and all that chance. Borussia Dortmund surprisingly omuni the worst team of the Champions League so far. Omuko Ajax Enra. Well, the analysis and I predicted for them, but Omuko Kolusu 4-0 to Ajax Amsterdam. What a scoreline! The magic of brute Ellen Haaland couldn't work out yesterday for them. Ntienra. Omu edi in Kugu and also one same na yedi ebebremo anopay aha Unity Radio 1039 anopabosi usuni. And then we have a lot of issues and a lot of topics to discuss. Yebeko akoshe 2020 abatwa ye 2 year oko voter regional ohene baako eno atama ewie program na yede mu call nkran na mu tie news no. He was the man talking. Na ene yebehwe osi 2020 polls shamefully stolen, but 2024 presidency is yours. He was on it, President Mahama Kasano Okasansin way. What has come to yen traditional rulers near chieftains here? Yen him for you say they shouldn't indulge in politics. Are they showing colors now? Do you think it's the right way to go? We'll be looking into all that. And no danchea or hine bako esa Mahama Mrane no no crowd osan kase 2020 abaye to ewiemu mananado na 2024 the Dahoma Mahama no. Another chief also from Chifu Hemai is also singing the praises of Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Or say President Akufo-Addo the Moses of our time. It's a from these two angles. Yeah, him for no say there omu show coloration and uji this omu show aye and what will be some of the predicaments say kobanisa ye be hwe ni na ye de hunsam ade abramo eno edanche Center for Democratic Development CDD edi survey biaba na asem omodi abetudwa eni se Ghana obi pese oye president na obedi ade wo Ghana sika nipa no hia ansa na watumi aba bedi ade no tie ni yo eye 100 million US Biden dollars. If for instance, me sitting in Opo National, I want to go and contest and be elected as president in Ghana, be on any party. Sika ube here from the day you decided to die betua bano. Ebetumi aboa ama wadin kunim. Uhia $100 million. The question is why? Why do I need $100 million before I can become president of Ghana and to serve my people? If I use $100 million, how much do I need to steal to make up for that $100 million? Yabeshe ni na ya calculate say omampani o tisu ni sika oje bosome yenim o tabulate a 4 years no sika sen na in total ne salary obenya per diem ne allowances there aside, but the regular salary saying na obenya in totality in 4 years. Yabeshe sanse ni na sanso na the flag bearership race of the NPP is heating up and is hotting up. Enra ote say na ebimu kabima alanchamaten ebimu so kabima baumia ene Dr. Ata Kennedy enso edi nsembia ba betudwa o se ekoba ne se baumia olusu flag bearer race no kra so you're grateful to NPP pa baumia should be grateful to NPP even if he loses flag bearer bid. Arthur Kennedy. Why is he saying that? You better get into the details of all these stories. So Nana Komianso say Omo prayer, and this will be related to the CDD report say aspirants doling out TVs, fridges and other items during party primaries basic requirement. Nana Komia confirms into party mepe party organizer national, mepe secretary national, mepe chairman, na me ma fridges, na me ma TVs, any other items. The question is, maybe some MPP as the national organizer, as the national secretary, maybe some NDC as national organizer, national secretary, whatever position, capacity. Na me say sika to TV, ne fridges de chicha. A day na position, de bema minti as me spend this. You see, this should give us an idea of who our leaders are and why they fight to come into power. And ebenya adaje na yaba by sansem ni nyinemu na yahwe utia ujoinia. Share the video, let's all enjoy the show and develop Ghana. Speak truth to power. Yen kanokre na yenye pure honest analysis, any objective analysis of issues. Fiya my Ghana emuso eba na enoda nchenso so oforiata finance minister nsema okokano USP afa emena bebre ene tain for nso so aba bekasa ye can say tain said ye nyina yinim no teachers womo ewo Ghana womo kro baako ye from say tertiary education institution network omo ye from tain na omo abekasa de afa owura oforiata nsem a okan no na edi asem na omo enso eka ye de nchiremu no nyina edi ebebremu sanso ne ebekwa akohwe minim se wate Shatawale nsensem a ekoso nra Shatawale reporting say gunmen are after him, he's been shot, his life is not safe, he's on the run. Emma police for ti omu gum ni ade na say ni nyina no na e prank. Shatawale no oboa sa according to police internet me no work say police akwakochi abrante friend say Shatawale na IGP saluted after Shatawale arrest. Dr. Kofi Ani oya research head Kofi Ana peacekeeping center kasa diafa ade IGP aye no and what he sees in the IGP so far with ne Juma oye ya no dan chanso so Adib Sani or security expert Ghana or say Shatawale prank no is the highest form of stupidity. Say ya kase obi ya de bi de adade nipa na Jimmy wompa de Shatawale aye no eno na obeka say Jimmy wompa eno ne Adib Sani dia ono so oka Sanso and another lawyer, Morris Ampa Munyina Kasa, Shatawale could face 5 years in jail for organizing false news. These and many more coming up on the show when we get to the political landscape at exactly 11 p.m. By Sanse Munyinemu, Eddie Amamone, all the details with the original actualities, if we have them na ya boni na the authenticate program no ede amamo if we sabi kopim se ebebo no ndu de ene yentena na yemfa Ghana and free Ghana mrel ewo America ewo Qatar ewo India ewo Indonesia ewo Algeria ewo Chicago ewo Ohio ewo Missouri, every part of the world awo Worcester dia na mona mo yeso for because radio ni amodia. But let me also remind you say sabre me pacho say wo Ufie Lincoln Plantation Street one animal complain say radio no munya ufie no all you can do ni say oh Alexa na for mun to be Amazon $20 ubenya biato na u command Alexa, tell Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester, Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester na ebo eno no that's all you need to do. Enti mu amusi radio no munya o mofie no, that is another alternative. Nti sanso our phone so betumi download Unity Radio Worcester app no, Unity Radio Worcester app no na eno so betumi etie yen baby a obi akai se phone number obetumi dey tie so 605 313 0451 605 313 0451. To driver, you just dial this number now, do Bluetooth asum, and then you be through to us at the studios everywhere you are going, be it uye delivery and now uye bia and also betumi join here na ye nyina ya fa adwena to esi Ghana ye Ghana be ye nti obi be ka se me minti Ghana ye yonti ena ye gibre anopa bia ebetena ha ena mo dwendwene oman ho ena nso ye da foforo ye mamu nyina achi bio ema mo akwaba aha eye Unity Radio 103.9
Asampaetia Obanyansa fuso wo munuye wonka na asem. Te mafutu sam kakre wa supreme. Yo kofi oman ya woman. Oman ya mama na. Genyi baby ako. Wacha da ya wareni. Wonsom wanini pa. Kasa de pa wo fio ye.
Mancha Manucho akonta Manucho se ohun sana akonta e ko abiu offer abaso mancha na obegini nu aba anti akonta kese pa ye chewa no pay share the video, let's all enjoy the show. Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita e onum coffee o kitchen ho ohun Facebook sana akonta abaso no di America gidigidi pa o e kakakra bi ko trepo o so pochi amakonta mame na makonta de obaso a de wo ye bi se ojai na o chia no na mse boss Ozai.
I saw a family coffee. I said, it's now in your winsa.
No more day.
Your winsa, and
your car was wajai.
Me Janma Conum day. Me Janmanum day.
You also open
Mamma smell of tobacco.
No one has opened no for.
None only for the Sebebiano. And again, I bet you Janu for no. But man must smell of alcohol and tobacco. I mean, one of them should be what makes a man.
And he said, they ain't up.
We say. Me pay no for me pay alcohol. Once a while I take alcohol. But for Mrs. Yari in Tiana, Mateso Kakra. But I mean, in Sunday, ebony, every time my ebony, but in Sanum ebony. And they are very biblical. 2 Timothy 2:16. Paul say, and I'm you for Yari in Tiana, one Miss Aden Kakra.
Apart from an unim quotation for Frubia,
meaning Buffro,
you been a day.
John 3:16.
You know,
for God so loved the world. Meaning John 11:35. Jesus wept. Meaning way. Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you and he shall hold your peace.
Preach on, Pastor.
Meaning Bible verses, bro. Nam be pen ba de mo pa. Hwe. Nam so for ba na me so for benya ma ko pe video. Me so for to na e bon komo na ma ka Bible mu nsem. Me bon samban so anante da. Me che na why Satan was cheated in heaven. Hwe. Adwe de etrim de. Ye be fa na ne afa so na de boy ye de bokishi sa na de ko eni. Obi ama ya santefo. Keshe de say ye de twa me so no. E twa me so no ntene de ye problem kra. Akabeneza chemi oche.
El Manucho.
Ye on waterfo. Akabeneza ye on waterfo, that's the only difference. Na keshe de egomisa no say we no. Be mo de tutu ano na eni kon.
Be mo ye de.
O de tutu ano.
O de tutu de ano.
O de be mo de tutu ano won tiaze.
No, asema wo kan ni be bia be ma de tutu.
Me se keshe egomisa no say be mo de tutu ano.
Keshe ye dan.
Keshe wonim keshe.
Na bi mpeso chem.
Keshe. Wonim keshe.
Ah, minimum ka be bisa.
Asante wonim keshe.
Minim keshe.
Wonim keshe.
Minim. Boa me ye dan.
Anye kuwa na ye ma treke o nti ten line between kuwa na ma treke o. Aja say more kan I mean oye broni friend nonchalant charlatan. Broni friend charlatan. As I'm so friend keshe. Well, I want to keshe that. Hey. I mean, what's not more than 30 something years of your active life.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh, me pass away. O say na machine bro nya tade.
Keshe
mo ye.
Keshe
Ken. KK.
Anyway,
Good morning to numerous. Yeah, numerous cherished and happy listeners. I mean, it's good to be back. I'm Bantem. I've made sure that.
Yeah, Enra callers ni bi. I think you were gone by then.
Yes.
Yeah, we start for na year ko. See program no near port 2 near Kofa news. Say they be about 2:36 crown near for calls. It is say no. Yeah, Enra Shombo say best starting time. 10 na usual time. Tebebo ya homo de near shall say 10 by 2 there.
Yeah.
Na view kra na ya do news. We even leave some time. It be a 5 minutes to time. Na me the announcement no. Na 2 no na akwa
by 1 there na pick callers.
Yeah, callers. Yeah. Na akwa for more news. Yes, by 1 p.m. At 1 p.m. near calls.
And yes, baby adjusting. I mean, ebe boy nyina. Yeah. I mean, ultimately it will come to help us. Yeah, eventually, inadvertently, virtually.
True.
Incessantly.
Na.
Oh yeah.
Anope de nam kasi bia onka.
Anope, share.
So show bro nya atade sa won tanka.
I'm always on Christmas.
Ken Fredericks, where has he been? I'm say take Ken Fredericks.
Quite a time. Yeah, I'm on Facebook or you drop pictures of the pen my Facebook and say, "Wow, are there with 2 lovely kids." Don't say Bema the Jamba Peda. Bemo Jamba Pana ko grave.
Mr. Danzo.
Yes, me banka me hun. Bonim say humanizer senior price for Ghana. Gay 70 we be humanizer. I mean, it's well respected.
Chiremu ye mentiase.
Or you humanizer on himself Bemo Pemba in 20 me gay. But Bema
not just when you're more price.
Exactly. But humanizers are now more respected because Bemo Pemba and dan Shan wa gay 70 Ghana and Fuaso. Inti ayeni da ho. Won shada Pemba won na mona. Ebi anacheze wo ye gay ayeni.
Zimbabwe nkonfo bi akoye gay sema me achi omo do mo court.
Oh, okay.
Ana ya mo 1 year house arrest. Na court no sentence na ni. Oso amomu
na gay they don't know go that prison ma. I dey announce you.
House arrest.
House arrest there. It is I don't meet in fie at least.
So won tie ma wa mama no nsi o. But that is the first phase of the judgment.
Okay, 1 year house arrest.
1 year house arrest.
Yes, exactly.
After 1 year, judge ni say omo anwo life.
Okay, the two of them. Life imprisonment.
Life penalty. You can say
life imprisonment.
No. You come life. You can say
capital punishment. Yeah. We want capital punishment. They'll be killed.
Yeah. No. After 1 year, if they are unable to have kids.
Judge it more than said before.
Yeah. In our peace cry. Wow, pastor read be Peace FM online. I'm storing it that Zimbabwe court sentences gay couple to 1 year house arrest, death penalty if they don't get pregnant after a year.
They should call all the gods that they know under the sun.
Almost say
so God they were caught in the act or they were married. They
all kinds of yeah, because
when you know the country frowns on it.
Yeah, court document and also Zimbabwe court sentences gay couple to 1 year house arrest, death penalty if they don't get pregnant within 1 year. Now, High Court in Zimbabwe has ordered a newly married gay couple to be put under house arrest for 12 months, and if the end of the period none of them is pregnant, the court further ordered death penalty. And this is what the court said. And I'm quoting the ruling. Oh
yes, I mean
the natural law is clear. Man was created and given the obligation to procreate. Marriage is the cornerstone and pillar to that noble duty. Our African values protect this natural law, and if we are to bend and allow such, we must first be shown that this new Western culture will uphold natural law and continue procreation.
Yes.
End of quote.
Yes, of course. Once you've decided to take the laws into your hands, you have to really fulfill every tenet of it. Because why do you try to marry in a country which frowns on it? Even in UK, I'm just said they don't marry. They don't believe in gay marriages. You can go to your council and say we are this. You have all the rights enjoyed by a couple, but you can't marry because the Queen doesn't accept that gays can marry. But you can't live together. I mean, and be protected by all the laws of way. So why will you go to Zimbabwe and decide to marry when you know the country does not really support some of these things? I mean,
if you were these couples, what would you do?
You kill yourself over there. I mean, but it's interesting. I mean, we are more free 1 year to lotos yourself. Back at Infant, we're friend with lotosin. Now say 1 year they're just a free free lunch, but there will be death after.
Isn't it dangerous?
Yeah, then that they will die.
You know, there's this ruling hanging around your neck, knowing that you are going home. House arrest to crime. Just say you police presence, security presence for a whole year.
Exactly, just like prison, but you are in the comfort of your home. In there for
say
a whole year. More way for the rest of the people that that means the whole world is wrong. That gays can equally have give birth, and two lesbians can give birth. Until we'll see how it goes, but I mean it's very harsh. It's as good as.
I thought you said you agree, but now.
Oh, say I agree, but it's harsh. It's harsh in the sense. Okay. I agree that they need to be punished because you try to do. You see, I'm a believer as much as I have my own laws. Yes, I'm a believer of laws. The laws and tenets should be followed to the latter. Until once Ghana you don't go and put the laws in your own hands and decide to have gay marriages. I mean, at the end of the day, what worry now? Recognition, the thing is not accepted. So why do you want to do what? Front it or what? Certificate
they want to kind of push it so that
with time it
will become
it's bound to happen. So that it will be bound to happen.
Yeah, and people are talking about it's bound to happen. People are blasting Nanado. I mean, anybody break a Nanado say
the truth is that the Omwenya power will Ghana because of that interview. If you be true, then John Boy do a lot of noise that NDC for blah blah blah. They are center left and blah. People say no. if you have any, sometimes call a spade a spade. You need a strong word from the president. I mean, that's a stance now. And fellow Ghanaians, don't catch him, Massa. That's one thing he will never.
Oko Peace FM. I don't read the story no Peace FM Sisiana.
Do debut.
Sisi Oko Peace FM. That is the call that's been made.
Yes.
That Nanado should use fellow Ghanaians.
Of course.
To address the gay issue.
Exactly. If he strongly has a strong will commitment that he doesn't enforce and he doesn't see it, do what the Magafulis encoded. Oh, and give them a strong word.
Kenyatta can say.
Yeah, you have me to.
Also Barack Mra.
Yeah. No worry, no. Umbra, no worry,
no.
Yeah, I remember that statement. And interesting, that is where his lineage is coming from. Is that Barack's father comes from? I think I would say, do you catch us again? You're more attention too much. It's high time we just tell them that yes, so. I mean, I've always told you my stance. We don't have what it takes to support some of these acts, because the truth is that some are very truthful with themselves. A lot of people are in hospital today because of some of these acts.
Yeah.
I mean, the way are enormous. Now, I then so we could say and supporting human procreation in human life.
Yeah.
Why do you always have also?
Yeah.
You have a greenhouse effect, fluorocarbon near CFC near. Why do you talk about all these things?
Yeah.
Because a person human race net tenacity, nature. It is if some acts are rather dwindling the human race, I don't think that is an act that we should be.
Yeah.
We agree that fine. Sometimes maybe one or two people want to because of we rights in there, but as a country, there we are not ready to support some of these heinous acts. With all apologies to them, I mean, I think who means try and travel out and go and have your life. I mean, that's what I'll tell you. For a brabo nyina pesika na tukwa na kokrombe so na kwaye. But men tina Ghana na enye ene de bed and a country without law so bibia okoboy good analogy be I say seat belt and kamia mato me car na metinu me there why say me bo me seat belt because if there are no laws people will misbehave.
Yeah.
In a say yan
seat belt no or mind be your mind because of any petting.
Exactly.
Until your mind no shishamra say obebo life
for buying. Yeah. Until at the end of the day, that is where you should take it from.
Yeah.
Now Bibianso should be governed by rules. Say if there is no Bible and can for there will be a lot of armed robbery near there. People will not be guided.
And the
without laws, people also will not be guided.
NDC MP back could be can say chairman Sabonsu asemo can say omobe ye sa LGBTQI mrawe devoid of Bible religion on an nyadwen because Ghana constitution na ye warning na from A to Z a religious near traditional beliefs are na ye war and guide you morally.
Exactly.
And you share so the shemra
the first will be in the name of Almighty God. And
how can you say mrano devoid of religion?
Yes, and the same people Dr. Andrew Solomon, they had a lot of problems with John Mahama. Yeah. The association with Andrew Solomon because they said he was a gay person,
and then we didn't believe. Oh yeah,
exactly.
But almost proponent.
Yeah.
Like push
Dr. Andrew Solomon is a gay. I mean, he has a husband.
Yeah.
He husband someone, but I mean, at the end of the day, in the life, but they had problem with Jamama association with him.
Yeah.
Which they were also right in a way that you don't want Jens also. Yeah. But the same people they try 180 degrees. I show another direction. The hypocrisy must stop. The hypocrisy. You say, okay. I'm talking
political
in the context of Ghana.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
don't see why. You don't want to talk about gay and politics. They are intertwined.
Let me say.
Political okay.
Sorry about it,
yes. Because Mekasa say na Ghana as a country, I want to protect me we shouldn't do what Americans are doing. But you should tell yourself the truth. People are applying for the Dakolebuda form. You said we should add some of these things. You don't even have gay clinics. See, they should go and come again. As much as you believe in fundamental human rights, consider your global space too. And Sadia, you'll be stopped if you don't think about your space to make some decisions. We are not Jimmy for because it will not be supported. America has its own tenets now. When you do a person maybe that is them. But we as a young democracy, young transitioning democracy, there we need to look at the weightier matters. Then yeah, we right is so being question them now. Your mom right to misbehave. No, and there. With all apologies, I'm speaking context of Ghana. Say yen do ye to Quina Brabe ye. Oba America, wo freedom. Me Bobrana Pisika, but Ghana there. Yeah, my son say number. With all apologies to them. And I say this because I know we can't support. It will be overwhelming on us. Cover the crap on you can't even do a vaccine. You are going soliciting. You are begging for vaccines. It tells you that you have a long way to come. So you can't compare yourself to countries that they are making their vaccines and they are making their own drugs. We can't just compare. So we can't behave like them. Now, yes, say no. Bible near them. Back room open. It's a Monday to Sunday. People are working hard to make their money. People are praying. You know, they are not against it. Yeah. But a Chrome has said the watchword is work hard, make money. There are no miracles. Once a while miracles, see. Unko jina ATM nkase rademe dasi miskaba. Okay. Sikabe piaba why you juma diskego rademe dasi. Ghana no why you juma na weko jina ATM. Ah, thank God. Ye chiameka. Ye. Maybe nyam sheshe.
And now all the sports time no koye ya ebabu. Yo sports kakra na yemra mehe because another them say ye DM reso. We will have 2 solid hours. That is how I had planned the show of political discussions. Ken Kalu Akwaba. Yeah. Apom to say. Why are you in blue today? I'm on tia Juma. Juma Tadi and Pony. Hey, Kalusha, 1 year ago. T-shirt a mimi nya shako party ni ade no.
So, nya can bear wedding.
Hey! Designer we me share design na wo na if ma fras me boa. Yeah. Me boa. Eto ade obabi na fa na wa kan wo nya adwuma.
Adwuma me ma fras.
Eh, na adwuma t-shirt efo.
So
wow. And adwuma na so paper mame. Ko mo t-shirt no nko maybe. Akwa ba bibia boko de.
Bibia boko, no say.
Nyame na edi ni ye ho den. Enra. Enra wona case ni be see you so. Yeah. Over course, callers no complain. He say, yeah, but they say show near started 10. 774, you know. 10, 1 o'clock near BA phone lines. Okay. 10 to 1. If you want to call, say, no more why day. Ajom. So that better had there now to wash show. Na me ma to so near for course no. Enya sana intimi fan news no ma ati for said there almost any beje. Manu. Yes, sir. I think say time ninti yenhwe UEFA Champions League matches. I also Enra. Na look at the games because so ne na a preview back one na mienu bi at time will permit na the ten say Enra yemfa results no matter for quickly said the unfold do here Enra me prediction e bi bem e bi so amem na the gu mani ma se pa ya AC Milan ne Borussia Dortmund gu mani ma se Porto 4-0 pa Dortmund at the hands of Ajax. Wow.
Sebastian Haller.
They say he's the top scorer in the Champions League. But when Timmy more West Ham, was it? Sometimes West Ham sold him. When Timmy more,
he has been a fantastic form. When I can say Sebastian Haller because he was the first player I'll call. I said, share champion in debut, share Champions League 2 goals. Yeah. You say, according to good, number 2 assists to. That's
actually. Ne had an F, Papa.
We can't say Birmingham.
Man kasa men kan ba me say onye lethal than Haaland.
Onye lethal.
That's what I said.
But ono fence interpositional play no. On fako.
Haaland ojina fako.
Obedi ba Haaland.
Ne man ko yema ayas nra jaya.
No dey share on games on boni na Champions League 3 games on boni na.
Okay, and results I appear with UEFA Champions League mo results no say ne ko wie group A. Club Brugge tenefie Manchester City shamo 5-1. Paris Saint-Germain RB Leipzig 3-2. Enra there was a lot of controversies, especially the PSG Leipzig game. PSG lead 2-1. And a penalty be a baby Bermuna no ding. Atletico Madrid tenefie Enra omoje red card. Emma Liverpool shamo 3-2. Porto eso share AC Milan 1-0. Anu nyina no group B, group C. Besiktas tenefie Emma Sporting Lisbon channel 4-1. And I thought Besiktas were going to do the do-over Sporting, but it wasn't to be. Ajax surprisingly Eshe Borussia Dortmund 4-0. Omontimi ante ba kokra. Wo group D Inter Milan e kachire Sheriff for ni say masa ma fufa no eba wie ne omo hyamo 3-1 and Shakhtar Donetsk enso etena fie ema Real Madrid ehye ono so 5-0 wo group G Europa group G Celtics ehye team a friend say Fenerbahce ehye 2-0 na eno so de no nyame ya adoma ene sei ena nhyehyɛ ne tie wo group E about 12:45 a ye fa call ni nyam fa call scra Barcelona any Dynamo Kiev ebebo Benfica any Bayern Munich de no ye 3 o'clock into group E no ba ko ye 12:45 ba ko ye 3 o'clock wo group F Manchester United any Atalanta ena Young Boys and so any Villarreal ni na kick off time ye 3 p.m. US time Ghana 8 p.m. 7 p.m. 3+4 uko group G so there na Salzburg and Wolfsburg and ebebo and only at 12:45 and Lille and Sevilla 3 p.m. wo group H Chelsea 3 o'clock and Malmo FF and Zenit St Petersburg and so any Juventus and no 3 o'clock into we nomini games are ekoso ene UEFA Champions League na Europa League no group C Spartak Moscow and Leicester City so ebebo ene omo ebebo in fact abo saying 10:30 abo
10:56
yeah then it means they have started because the game was supposed to start at 10:30 ewo yen hard time nti and also edie ababeto idwa and so ewo ho and on to these were the results banra and the yehwehwe se and so ebetumi akoso nti yen say bre no manu kalu mamen sha same free so UEFA Champions League games yesterday but the news of the day I was saying Matthew 14 he said Steve Bruce has been fired me catch yourself
it was coming
yeah me catch yourself na kwan so aheba
but name is substantive
no
yeah.
So far the coaches are mudni ababe to dwane Zizou Zidane Steven Gerrard Antonio Conte Frank Lampard and one more say 5 mabo for
yeah Zidane bad to start a project with Zidane
yeah
bad for them at all whatever for the have no vision bro anyway but for the mobile but I mean
yeah nti okay ni Rafa Benitez credian beka ho
okay
and Lucien
Favre
and Paul is a listener expand the crowd and Paulo Fonseca Steven Gerrard Eddie Howe okay Eddie Howe no bomber
Eddie Howe yeah very good
yeah and Frank Lampard Roberto Mancini Zudia Bem Roberto Martinez and Zizou
Mancini or Italy
yeah
no, so.
Mancini Italy national team coach
yeah wow anyway
but one champion of England though why champion of England though
yeah by
with City
Echo you Italy maybe the
money. No who you are thinking say be a Oma
yeah I mean some never know maybe on I say way but yake way ska say a limitless amount of cash. Of
all the coaches that I mentioned one of you say outstanding top Benitez Antonio Conte Lucien Favre Paulo Fonseca Steven Gerrard Eddie Howe Frank Lampard Mancini Martinez Zizou
expansively because there's no time I think Conte will not be a bad one because he's been there before he has
think Conte can start
yeah a Conte project wouldn't be bad we should not or Chelsea or Bakakro be or Inter Milan so yeah Inter Milan left them on the high
or type breaking dominance
exactly and he's been to England before he knows the terrain very well and he makes his own team if woman the time he can build his team the man-to-man management and if there's a project that they want to hit the ground running I think bringing him will not be a bad choice at all but Zidane also is an achiever of a sort to bring in a Zidane
the best successful in England
he can I don't think he's a bad coach I mean he's one of the most decorated coaches and very very astute
yeah
he won the league he won Champions League he did I mean all these things
currently he has 3
yeah
just
he won
Mancini.
he won a three-peat I mean
yeah but no oje twaso Mancini de oje 2 with AC Milan
no what can we
I mean say Ancelotti yeah current coaches Ancelotti yeah 3
yes it will not be bad so for me between Conte some person we are Conte and Zidane But I think for Fonseca too is not too bad.
BBC for headline be on tray. Let the spending begin.
Yeah. They will spend it. But the Gerrards and the Lampards in there, I think they have been added to there.
Maybe to kind of get the English core.
No, but it will not bring them that success that they.
Kalusha, start off. Namibia Mabama Nicho. So
Lucien Favre.
We are now the champions.
Lucien Favre and Kamide Menka or started project.
Lucien Favre, former Dortmund
coach, because we say jogging club free hono. Now the Dortmund team is in shatters. Now man from Barry he came over and was able to mold the team. To me a call manim kakra Bundesliga and munti
and also mamu style of play ni fair
and no because a new project, you know, this new project, you know, you don't need a top notch coach better Thomas no my boy with time no
to choose one
so Lucien Favre and Antonio Conte.
But also top winner.
Winner. Luis Favre there. Can remember first notch, but some person more call for the top notch in there.
I'm almost 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
But I still need a very good coach.
Yeah, good coach.
I mean,
and Antonio
Jurgen Klopp, was he a bad coach when he took over the 5 years?
But he wasn't as good as being at Liverpool, and he wasn't that much known. Or Liverpool, but so only maybe so about Liverpool.
Yeah,
he's the caliber.
All that was no,
yeah, about say the caliber na kosuru more.
Of course, he's joined the elite coaches, but that time they're not just a good coach.
That's why he didn't win Champions League, but he won it here. And to be among Manucho's elite, you have to win the Champions League.
Exactly. To be elite.
What I'm saying is, almost a project in here. 5-year project in India, Luis Favre will be good. But I'm pay when I kick the ground running here, made Antonio Conte to me.
Antonio Conte, officer with this current crop of players. And January Muntimin Toby Brisa.
Oh, but you see now players play for coaches. Until when you coach on top notch, not
to me get the best out of them.
And others will also start coming.
So you need a coach who
is astute, who is a magnet,
attractive,
who is a very strong magnet. Until one say or not discuss the project, and one say they will be coming.
But just even look at Brentford.
Just like Yaya Toure did with Manchester.
Yeah, look at Brentford. They are playing for Thomas Frank. Because they don't have any players when but you could jump on bogim because I say a more pass next a year from Manfred Ivan Tonya Garrett
Southgate.
Because that guy is doing fantastic form.
Mbemo one of rain.
Mbembo
African to be
Belgium.
David of Belgium and Quebec national team.
The English.
Fantastic player. Ono kro nimbo watch Tony no. Mbemo no. Ono na why it say Kane Abedipele. He has that magic touch. But on son and now ha! Fantastic chap. Anyway, Kawisha Yanko Champions League matches.
French.
French.
Yeah.
Now then in French.
French, yeah. Brian in Buemo.
Yeah, I don't know where in French.
Maybe it's just young. He has time, 22 years.
By a phenomena.
Well, not French and some more have
more
team. Yes.
But Bola or boss is here.
Yeah, it should be
Thomas Lemar. Enra, okay, no, I know.
It should be part
Thomas
of
Lemar is back. Enra, the Bobo pa.
I'm starting from Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Now people are thinking after the 2-0, no, Diego Simeone guys, we're going to sit down. One more say in their fortress, when they are playing against any team, I'm sure they are forced to reckon with. Because I 2 goes down against Liverpool, and I say more or less as a revenge. Because last season,
Manucho Kalusha Kasano Liverpool highlight no.
Yes.
Neshe penalty be that was given and cancelled. And Nona Diego Simeone Jinasu ne buofu kiki.
Amo Gianna Via san cancel.
Yeah, and a via ref ne
ka no buy no
via ref ne ka say on koshe no be reverse. But I want you to watch it and also give your version.
Match in the match for the gods. It was nice.
It was a good game.
Yeah, a good game because by 8 minutes, Mo Salah again. Say me kind of want me catch to see him say this kind of educated team there. Mo Faska Emma Mo Salah £400,000 or here. When here no mo jam Mo Salah kwa the new norm in the game Newcastle.
Asema Okano Mr. Danso no nyano na Okano hayo.
Oh,
starting on some keen me sure sir.
Omo first call Mo Salah make Newcastle. Sara me catch you.
Enti kai kasa obeja Liverpool. I want you to
me Liverpool akọ Newcastle. Man ma catch you on bi. Masaka.
One can see some beso can see.
Oh, I mean, Mr. You man first kind of you know be Janama Kwame Jai Liverpool Newcastle.
Okay.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Liverpool fans, Mamia Basso are marking it down.
It's what's the now? Look at their goals. Antoine Griezmann. First goal in the now because a lack of a game. But look at the second game. How the born man now so born.
But Griezmann costed Atletico.
Yeah, the ball now. Your
mouth through ball from center.
Or spread it.
Webshian ball na ko to keeper. No one to mention ball.
You spread it. Come on.
No, say some coaching. No, not my club free. Was it just round the goalkeeper and put the ball in the net? And I said no be peja ball na. No need so my keeper no bang.
No, or so chipping or chipping.
No, my keeper no bang no.
Or spread it na.
What the ball now? What ball so I to keeper na we have now into a year say be can.
Boy na say ball no ko na Liverpool penalty confirm penalty mi say ko but then na commentators be say by the time on ball na say look offside or so something.
No, and you offside. I'm say na soft as a touch.
Soft touch. Yeah. No man, but then Salah again Oblak. Look at the penalty or some boy out share.
Jan Oblak. Yeah.
I mean the guy is in TikTok form. Opo ma men call the next game PSG and their game against Cambridge, you know, the same thing and kind of at home because they almost share first goal. I can see Mbappe. Charlie Mbappe.
Yenyan started Champions League. Me see PSG for Aje, but as I almost here prove me wrong. Even though they are winning, not convincing. And our club roots grab a show 2-1.
Yeah,
almost fighting and what is going on? Defensively,
I'm not for the whole car because under Herrera and Paradise and Idrissa again, partnership now. I don't know, say. And then I say Andre, no man balls out, you know, a fence
holding.
No holding, no.
Now Marco Verratti, they have fantastic midfield.
Yeah, crowd Paradise and Marco Verratti in a boy.
Yeah,
and Julian Dressler. Julian Dressler is quiet. Obey me.
I know you're right wing.
Yeah, go with my baby boy. But then I don't know what has happened to them. But also now, after the 2-1, Messi came to Park the Princess. Messi go no.
There's any goals I watch in Champions League. 3 goals.
Yeah. And what's the first you know, Mbappe the man that pass.
It was beautiful.
Ball. I say samba out no sign 12. You know all I'm say Messi fast ball to samba ball.
In fact, without Neymar yesterday, Messi and Mbappe had a good game, especially Mbappe, because there was so much room for him to maneuver and round ball power.
Yeah.
That's why I saw say penalty or ball penalty for him. Or my make Roberto Baggio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see Messi penalty no.
Yeah.
Na Messi ko team fufu mu a. I see man ko ye no.
No ni chupaneka bia no boy. Na commentators ne kasa about why Messi didn't take the second penalty to get a hat-trick. First hat-trick for PSG. What's your take on that? Because first penalty ni buy no. Mbappe gave it to him. Yeah, he elected Messi say Onkobo. So when the second one came, Messi also repaid there. But then the commentators were saying Mbappe should have given it to Messi so he can have his first hat-trick. Say, what Odia Mam Samin Kobo de ba Odia o Kobo na and then your day now so you hat-trick. But I mean Messi during the time now ne Neymar and Luis Suarez no. But because na go king call and to born about to the mom no mabo. Until that guy is fan of doing that. But then it's up to Neymar versus Mbappe to say first a year boy Washington Clinton but then Messi don't yet selfish in that last say Chinchan Kianiki and now right now Ronaldo Dianco Bajinadio.
Yeah, but then Pochettino so Pochettino can share single out say this my your
Neymar a penalty taker and Neymar wasn't
around until you no make me share until that's the right thing supposed to do Opomame call and then matches so Manchester against Atlanta Atlanta for some time now has been a top notch Italian Sierra team Sinibia first in the Nanka boy but then for the past 4 seasons more than past 4 seasons top 4 no more and even 2000 and the men 2020 no more semi-finals me boy almost semi-finals and lose year and they have been top notch former omone and Manchester United ebebo theater of dreams say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer among for started criticizing him. He wanted to do anything this is the time
now I won't criticize anyway.
Oh, you criticize.
Now, because I'm for the question, I'm for.
You make a man for me.
Because I criticizing. Make it.
Yeah, it's if anything, Champions League is with me introduce some of the players. Meaning now, and Van de Beek, Sabach, remember Nabubi.
Atlanta are on top of that group, but not with many points.
Just
points. One pair. Yeah, one ahead of Manchester.
Yeah, and see, almost then time Slanka or no bar. You they try to say cowboy overall mono. Right now they almost so be what I'm saying. Almost board of nine coach no mono or no more board nice gamer or bo almost jana board no some more bokra. One few Americans almost free spin. Almost born almost more Italian a catenation system nibio. Almost bono as a flare. Almost possession is a great
time into
me share at Theatre of Dreams and the likes of Cristiano are bear 3 matches or win or more leg matches, definitely I'll go in for Manchester United at Old
Manchester winning at Old
Trafford. And Chelsea against Mambo FC, I said the core of your place in Biao
only policy
and see most of my first game we win and
they could lose to Juventus. So this is a must win for Chelsea.
Match 3 tomorrow 3 points maybe and see if you're able to do the doula be able to go.
The good thing for Chelsea is you know more back to back.
Yeah.
And to say to me near more then we will need only one game to qualify.
But I you should defend for me say am I the raping boss of the group and to me say you're going to take on bad or say Sweden and that face only go different.
Yeah.
When I'm and then last week in this weekend almost Simon 3-0 and anything that was a preparatory match between the
and Chelsea hasn't been attacking better for my
if anything that would be a moral booster for them against Chelsea. And team match in the Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
I'll go for Chelsea win as well.
I said Chelsea wallopo.
Yeah.
Yintimi goes. Manu.
Yeah.
Manu chwe lexical structure. Jose to us.
Kalusha, yeah.
Hey, Kalusha.
I think Kessiana and Kalusha can, but I'm particularly happy for Liverpool.
What could you highlighted?
It was a short one. My name Senia. It was fast into me. Incident and Wakano.
Penalty. Yeah,
and American. We say players to be wabo but I didn't have enough view to really make an informed
decision.
Opinion on it. So I would leave it to rest. But for Liverpool, they've still not lost a game this season.
Yeah.
And for them to score 2 goals now, way back, Atletico Madrid came stronger to come and equalize. I saw Thiago Simeone at the touchline, very, very charismatic. I mean, telepathic as he can always be. But for Liverpool to stay on their feet and get that win, I think Salah.
18 minutes now. Yes. Liverpool actually 2-0.
Exactly.
13.
Exactly.
And then. First half, no to take
I mean, players are not together with Virgil van Dijk have been singled out as being major corporates. They need to really
go no back there. Yes. Van Dijk is saying,
yes.
Who goes no? And I'm afraid Kalusha, I'm saying Van Dijk now. What defender will be ball as your best slide there block shot no.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw that goal.
Yeah.
I mean, on the other side, playing in the left. So for Liverpool is good that they are getting the wins. I mean, Salah's name is matching on.
I'm happy for him.
I think Seko say he can win a world best. I mean, he can add a world best to his. He's playing wonderfully, but very wonderfully.
And become the second opponent we are in Africa.
Yes, that's what he's doing. He's not just scoring goals, but he's showing a lot of flair and added to his game. Because especially Liverpool team now, I'm sure that extraordinary. I'm sure him on Firmino, Mane together with Henderson, Milner, Keita. In a boy in the middle, and San Wabebo Robertson, Virgil van Dijk. The team looks very ordinary, but it looks very solid and very compact, very difficult to be beaten. And front line, very sharp. I think that's what they are carrying through. So for them to work to Spain and really get this much needed results in the day, it's good for their confidence and everything going into it. And I think for Real Madrid, I mean, first half looks so, but for them to come back stronger against Shakhtar Donetsk and score 5 goals, it tells you that champions that had, they're also working into the pieces. Vinicius Junior, I don't really appreciate the way he plays football, but he looks like he's a prolific goal scorer. When he gets the opportunity to score, he's a delight to watch, and that's what he's really carrying through. So kudos to him too. And quickly jump to today's games. I think the Manchester United Atalanta, it's a top liner. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There's been Wenyan said the back room, the boardroom is backing him. That I mean after this, they are not relenting. Liverpool and Atalanta too. They are although in their league they are not doing so well. They assist on their league. It tells you that it's not the team that but Champions League they are doing well. It has not been a very smooth ride for Manchester United going into this one. So I'm expecting them to play above themselves. Unfortunately for them, Rafael Varane together with Antonio Martial will not be come back early to come and play this game. So that's what is really going against them. Now, the good thing is that Wan-Bissaka is also coming back from suspension. I mean, card no nyano. Sisi ano there. Obetimi about this game for them. So I think for United, they are third on the league log. If they want to really have a realistic chance of qualifying, they need to get through this results at home against Atalanta. For me, it's a very big game. And Kenya problem, they have Mr. Champions League in their four, but their coach has not really had a good moment this season, especially in the Champions League now. So I'm thinking that Ebediama United, I'm wishing them well, but if they get to lose this game eventually, I know draw because confidence and everything in their camp is way too low at this moment. And Atalanta, just like Kalusha Kaino, they've really shown us glimpses of themselves about Champions League. They might not be the biggest name in there, but the last few moments they've been there, they've given us a lot to write home about. They become a household name. Omo so well of Deportivo La Coruña in the early 2000s when they just back into the scene and they started showing some of these things. That's what Atalanta is carrying to this time around. They don't have extraordinary players, but they play as a unit and they are very forward-looking. One thing that works for them is that they love to play expansive football and get the ball to the opponent's half and get goals. That is what they are known for. The defense of United will be under pressure. If there's one thing that I can guarantee in this game, will be goals. I don't see the both games playing too strategically and really losing out. I'm expecting them to really play above themselves. And the bigger burden lies on Manchester United. They need to get the results. So that I'm going to come back to Italy. They can equally get the results there and qualify, because then you have to back to back. This game is very, very crucial to all the games in there. So for Manchester United, I'm wishing them well. I'm wishing them extraordinary well. But if they don't get to win, there are even schools of thought that they want Ole to be sacked. And it starts from some of these things. And for Chelsea, they are the defending champions, and things were going so well until Juventus, a depleted Juventus, was able to get a 1-0 over them.
How was it a depleted Juventus?
Oh, they did not have two of their star players in that squad.
Now Chelsea,
Dybala together
Paulo
with
Dybala,
yes. Another tip-top striker.
That's a Chelsea Sulusu player. Players be brave, right?
No, Chelsea Lucy wine.
Yelusu, Christian Pulisic wasn't available.
Pulisic is not really a starter. I mean,
he is. He's a scheme as
Chelsea assembly me show.
Now the kind to mean commission. Only a scheme.
But that was a game I was expecting Chelsea to get.
There were other players.
Anyway,
but we
for now say maybe I can't. You can say can't, but then people okay. I mean that's a linchpin that you need in the team. Exactly. You know, what kind of about the police and code there. I mean, police on a good day will he play? On a good day,
before he got injured, or no, he even scored.
Timo
wasn't starting season where Shah said they no movie.
But for now, if they are all fit, we think Pulisic will play ahead of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner.
Oh yeah, Kai Havertz has been relegated to the bench.
I see.
Now he's in the form
I get you, but maybe say Pulisic, I don't see him to be all other things being called a starter for Team Chelsea. Maybe I've not watched them in recent times. Until maybe he's gotten his form back.
But in the form,
but I don't think that Pulisic, but just that maybe Champions League, that's well. I mean, he's injured. He might not just play this one. But I don't think that once the playboard, it affects Chelsea. If I'm being told that maybe a Kante but Jorginho and also they don't have their Kovacic, then you know that okay, these are typical players on any given day they will play. But it doesn't take any time. I think Chelsea need this result badly for them to stay in competition and qualify, because all of a sudden the group has been swung very open. Then St. Petersburg is not also joking. I mean, their game against Juventus, they can't pick up the result. So it shows the group widely open. I'm expecting Chelsea to get a result. This is Malmo. Malmo should be the whipping boys of the group. Chelsea needs to take 6 points off them so that at least you give them that heavy, like you said. Then they only need 1 point. I mean, at this level of competition, you only need 10 points to qualify. With 10 points, you're safe. as you top in your league becomes your group becomes another way. So it's a big game for Chelsea, and they know how to win some of these games. So I'm tipping them to win. For Barcelona, I can only wish them luck. I can only wish them luck today.
Okay. Where are you?
Oh yes.
Couple of messages. Mami Abba said it's another beautiful Kwaku day. Lawson Jr. said today Man United is losing. Lawson, now the Manchester you're there. That's why the Premier League is the toughest league. That's why Hala wasn't able to do well. Hala or West Ham, or West Ham, Mama Sampamon went to me and Bokra. Kwesi Usu says I greet you all, Abusia. And of course, Richard Badin says good day, my brothers. In fact, you people are doing great work. Pure love leads together we build. That's KB, right?
KB. Pure love leads together we build.
Yeah. And Salah says, Lawton says Salah is on fire. Mami Abba said the penalty was too soft. Yenche Agnes Asare ne ye Mami Agnes Boafo. Yecha omunyina. Lawson say what a paneka penalty. That's why he is the goat. Ibrahim Rahim Yecha. Lawson said the reason why Van Dijk didn't go for the ball, it's because of his knee. He doesn't want to risk it again. Van Dijk always does good defending. And only affected the only free ball.
It's a weakness.
Now you don't have a also team block ball because of need. That is a big time weakness.
We agree, but if it's not fit, he shouldn't play because the modern
Van
games.
Dijk who turned last season. Mona Mama Namo. And a Holland and so I'm friend. Omo mani resti. Inti afe no oba na ni de.
Afe no ogada no momentum ba.
Oh masa. O ya de anka mun kasa afe no ogada ba.
Oh ba o intercession bi so a wo hu. It is some marvelous intercession bi.
I've critically been watching him, you know. Anyway, I will leave my
the first say best player nunti.
On your best. He's never the best defender in the world.
And he always want to find a problem with him. That's why
just like when Manucho said that Harry Maguire is his best defender, and I said he wasn't.
Thiago Silva didn't.
No. Thiago now, if you talk about the best defenders in the world, Thiago now when him say they read above him. What did I say? I wouldn't. Yeah, we didn't do that's it. But I wouldn't say Thiago is the best defender. Say best defender to me, a Manchester City captain. Is it one the captain?
Ruben Diaz.
Is it on the captain by Mwakra?
Oh yeah, but he's a commander.
Say you knew her, De Bruyne Nimwa. Is it on the band?
Yeah, he's a commander. I mean,
Ruben Diaz. That boy is. He's phenomenal. Or Bob Boankasa.
Let's hope. I mean, I think there are tougher games coming. That is when he needs to prove.
Okay.
So far, so very.
Eti, bring your predictions. UEFA Champions League games going on today. When they share, let your predictions flow. Pour them in. WhatsApp line here 50830493994. 50830493994. 50830493994. Or the messages. And you know for ban so I can kind. Eddie amount. I Unity Radio Sports is brought to you by Ash Pharmacy. Say pebebia. Ubeto aye enkwada aduane. Ubeto over the counter medication. Baby awako hospital. Odi we dru befa na yede abra wontema. Nyame ayadom yan enua Ghana ne bi pharmacy kese it said the CVS and Walgreens and wherever no ubenya bi ewo Ash Pharmacy 508-980-7111 fra enua nane ni nkomo Ash Pharmacy ewo 1067 Main Street omo boy enchidom omo number ebio 508-980-7111 508-980-7111 oframo ebejo so yede asra kese ma Asamas Trading sa obeye outdoor na obeye engagement wedding program bia obeye open nam Ghana nnuane ahodo nyina de ne bo efopa na enam no so ebetwitwa ne nyina ma fefefe untumi mfa nkofie kura na wokɔ adwuma na oyere enihia oba nso oto de ama okunu ana nkwada na ofie aye aduane a just leave it with us and go yede bebre ofie Asamas Trading ewo 1084 Main Street brane be di udwa nyina ho na edwadie fie ene Asamas yede asada kese ema Master Olu na Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon so be yuti na wani da ho na ho ayefa Olu na obi akoyi na wani mu na ho na ema ne hu a omo nsresre nkyerɛw na nneoma nkoyi so ho ezemu hu kenkalusha ne haircut na ekoboko tinano India Center na nya agro ni nyina no enye week we o the week before India Center na nya agro kra ningina no ya Big Olunsa no adwuma oyi tiri ma ne ye fefefefefefe omo anyina daruma na ye de agodi unsem Eddie Ebremo. After we are transitioning from sports to politics, yeah, there's like a Eddie Emma, Dr. Kwame Amponsa, any Vernon Women's Health Services. So your banner out here now pay primary health physician, primary doctor, or a gynecologist, or a obstetrician. Na wasan surgeon dia na me kamfo Dr. Kwame Amponsa na ama wa ben unim Ghana e yare wa hodo unim ye jeans wa ye doctor of Ghana for over 10 years of confirmation senior doctor and na waba kruma 2005 I practice medicine up till now and they ono ebie in the clinic me bacho Vernon Medical Center building ni mu suite number 312 ofo elevator na ko third floor hwehwe suite 312 ubehunu na waboa apomudin mama fibroid who develop bibi or breast in him any sort of problem bia there or yeah well versed in female reproductive health and unti ye for Dr. Kwame Amponsa ana ede ama se bra na on show na on CSU na wapomudin ni NCE yemfa seda kese nso ema adwumaku ai friend say Rashida Financial Services. Ebusia, your future is you. How you prepare your future today determines how you would be tomorrow. And unti sesi aye wa hode aye kobane de ya na yenwene hwe se da achen ebetumi aye mre yare bi betumi aboyin kwanhia bi betumi aba ma adwuma krafe na ye ntumi enye bio te se de kane na ye no. Enu nti na ye wo ho a wo sesiesie ye ho sie. Make am for Rashida Financial Services e de amount enne se uyi obi a unyanye life insurance a Mr. Freno ye oba ku bi e freno universal life insurance eno no it is for 1k o benefit 200,000 100,000 yare bi ba ahochire bi ba o peske twa dan ka otimi bomu busia na se de beka no uni ho a ye be ma obusua ana nipa obeyi se uni ho a no na yemfa o benefit ema no enti enye life insurance e kire se uwu nko asabi ene de be ma obusuafo e wo foforo aba eno no utiasi wo kire unya medical bills bi na hia sika atua any opex sika atoka na ho akire opebia atua oka ni nyina no utumi gibi ewom na uwia de beka no. Now, what is good, Granny says, I'll be saying, that's open source and trying back. And find so benefit 200,000. No, I jimu 100,000 and now 50,000. Now, per se, sign to back. Eshemwa, that is also allowed. Now, assign reinstate to benefit to 200,000. And this is now 100 known to me. Uniwa 100 no near their money pa. Obeka se yem famano. Anything. Rashida Financial na make come for the amount was what to dan but who buy mortgage protection insurance and no be no ye wow personal insurance e ko ba say adwuma sem say yare bi bo akwanhie bi ba nyame mfa ni nyina ma ba ye nipa de sometimes those things happen, they are inevitable. Anything you can afford the amount. Rashida our insurance companies bebre enye ba ko pe no ne omo ye adwuma oni Athene oni Accordia Life oni mama Mama of Omama Prosperity Life Group, CVS Insurance Group from Itina or National Life Group, Sansu and or FG or Americo or Foresters Financial or AIG, Sansu and or Jeba or Global Atlantic, a dozen insurance companies on your into the policy brenner or run it through all these companies. Now I pay the best possible policy for you. Oye Ghana ni now I juma wo internal revenue service in Tisika Samon to de Rashida wabi mu ye pa freno 781 354 3060 781 354 3060 781 354
3060 781 354 3060. Chrome had the insurance, financial insurance and independence, and a life insurance policy. Menfen diagro. These are the things we blacks, our people from sub-Saharan Africa, you're lucky. But Chrome ha, you don't. Kakrane be there. Insure you want policy no, you don't do that. Yeah. By
$100 be a year channel summon.
For no more so that they no more because they know that when something happens, their family is safe, their mortgage is safe, everything is safe. Obi nim da be better.
Yeah.
Insurance there is meant for rainy days. A dab now we cry your insurance go be to me abomu bosia.
Yeah.
Now wa usika na
ka say universal
say that wu ani a chairman kofu. Nti wa wo ti ase no wa usika be wa kakra mo. No dey akoye ni be. So for me, you need to take advantage. I've worked with bosses here and they tell me so back room and they need to pay insurance. That you cry so fima over 1 million and the family age. Yen ka say fimu there, but we kwana we chi be basa there.
Okay, it's Rashida Financial and 785 and so called Danko African Market and menu abema ba ko frame no pay wa kwaji kan kalaba odu oko no frame odu no san frame na wakwaje kankale ba so oko no na no pa ya unse weather na sisa enti cold ba any ade enti kwaje kankale ba Danko African Market and Wholesale 785 Main Street obaye ma me ne be ma obi afrafra na wa na wukọ enye edura ya dada wo na wakwaje hahama no na wa kofie na wakonoa sa opese odi ginger bi wona na odi ginger na garlic ana bibia pebia na odi awo no na wanom abeboa o blood pressure no me say ebe start yakofom and you be healthy once again. Flu near the adina banning na ebe shaking off shake the devil off they can call about off. Yeah, they can call about to me no inti 785 Main Street omo ehoho ena ye de asada kese so ema Gold Coast Catering Services Dr. Kojo Ago boy juma say ope aduane ede Kalusha Bekachro, the best place to be in Worcester, Gold Coast Catering Services. Aduane grilled chicken, open fried rice, bankuni tilapia, banku any peanut butter soup with some small okra by the side. That is my favorite, and Kalusha is trying to steal it away from me. And no, Ubenyabi Gold Coast Catering Services. Open grilled chicken kwa na odi abo bibiso na odi show half a way. Amakama kumade won. Yeah.
Amami my crew.
Cause me hu yanzo akoso yem.
Exactly. Just say bibi femi pon amefa.
Gold Coast Catering Services, a taste of excellence. Aduane papa, ni fie bi ho abekọ akoto obetu agu enkoyi me ba cho bra Gold Coast na otwa won say your money is worth it. What would I mention? Omu nyina daruma ena omu tayechi ena enenso yedi jumedi ede bremo. Lawson say opese Atlanta ewini Lawson Junior dem so dwa Manchester papa. Or say Atlanta will win 2-1. That is what Lawson Junior says. Okay, yente we quickly now yen get into the main topics for ene program no. Manuchu, quick one on Moses for money can send be now Casa again on Mr. Paul and I'm Cassie we are
the president
the president of
Ghana. Sure.
Yeah. And I keep on telling Western Europeans that this is a sign that your civilization is ending. Check the Greek civilization, the Roman civilization, Assyrian, Babylon. When they're about to end, these are the telltale signs. And it's a fact. Because they don't know. The society is confused.
Which civilization is ending?
The Caucasian civilization, Western European, is collapsing.
The Anglo-American civilization.
Precisely. They're quarreling among themselves. Look, the American
civilization is going to take over. I'm interested in that.
Well, the American Pediatric, the American Association of the American Medical Association, right, was urging that Congress should pass a law removing the classification of sex, that is male and female, from birth certificates. Guess what? The American Pediatric Association said, no, we can't do that because we know that there's X chromosome and Y chromosome. So even the medical community is complaining that everything about the LGBT is ideology. It is not backed by science. So their society is confused. As I said, 4-year-olds can choose the agenda and their parents cannot. Even toilets, they're confused about what toilets to open. A professor in Columbia University, medical professor, goes to his class and says, oh, when women give birth, and he was alerted that it is sometimes male. And so he said, what? So he apologized. But then he wrote an article. What's happening here? We can't even teach what is scientific. Their society is confused. And Paul, you watch, they will soon collapse. Because they don't know what is normal from what is abnormal. How can I sit here, I'm an albino, and you tell me that I'm normal? How can that be possible? Albinism, that's a genetic defect. I am not the opposite of you, Paul. I don't want you sitting there. I am an abnormality. That's a reality. But LGBT people don't accept it. And sometimes I laugh when people say, oh, but you see, they need help. Go there and tell them that it's an illness. They will slap your face. They think it is a right. They love it. This is what they do. That's why they removed it from the American Diagnostic Statistical Manual. Because they think that this is who they are. Meanwhile, it's an abnormality. How can a society encourage abnormality? That society is confused. And it will show. You will see. The consequences of LGBT activities are many. You know it. You are likely to have HIV/AIDS 18% more likely than the average, the normal average. That the violence, the drug abuse, the suicide, the rates are all there.
Suicide?
Yes. Don't worry.
Why is anyone?
Because they can't stand it. The mental stress that they go through. Don't worry. We're providing a lot of social science data and health science data. It's part of the memorandum that the coalition is submitting. Thankfully, Professor Molenbeek has done our research, and he's given us permission to tender this in evidence before the committee.
Okay, the way lawyer Moses Fuamweni, or secretary, right, for the pro-life family values and whatever, yeah, that group. Yes. And quickly on that, now you can Zimbabwe, now you were talking on homosexuality, and I wanted to chip this in. He was on Paul Adumochi's show.
Yeah, Good Evening Ghana.
Yeah, Good Evening Ghana. And
yes, I think that his stance has always been clear that, I mean, as an abnormality. I see
America for rain.
Yes, I mean, it's a mental disorder. I mean, the people are saying it's right, but he feels strongly that this is it. There are X and Y chromosomes. There's a male or a female.
Yeah.
There are abnormalities. People are born abnormal. He agrees. There's estrogen. There's testosterone.
Yeah.
It will be on my bema there, but estrogen levels are too high. Until will be on my oba or testosterone be brave. Until the male traits are there. It can be treated. It can be nurtured. That is why we need rules of engagement. Because trust me, when you're in school, some people could have been gays. We can't run away from it. But once there are rules of engagement, they will be whipped in line. You are DB on my friend and China been cancer and abnormal growth and the woman in the pursuit you can really get into those areas. So what you do is that once there are rules, people begin to set up it will go 200 miles per hour. But because there's a policeman on the road, because there are speed cameras, people decide to really stay within the speed limit and they still get to their destination to do all that they are doing. Until what that gay traits in Crampa, you can still have a wife, have normal family, take care of them, and also die. There are people in that realm. So maybe that is the school of thought that they are harboring. But the bigger onus lies on people also feeling that the president also should come up strongly, because people are people have always said.
Peace FM. Can say Nana do use fellow Ghanaians approach to assure Ghanaians you support. To assure Ghanaians your support for anti-LGBTQI bill, NDCMP tells Akufo-Addo.
Exactly. I mean, it's a suggestion because
Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim.
Yeah, it's a proper suggestion.
Oh yeah, Banda MP.
Banda
constituency MP.
Okay, Banda he grow on. Banda. Yeah, so in principle, no, I mean it's just a suggestion. You can't force him to, but Ankebe Boa say baby at DNA do no. It looks like some people are having wings, and even while lawyer Pon or Dinama or no Crampo has joined with maybe it might be his personal views. There's no way we can say that because he's once been the president's lawyer, so it makes the president.
No, we are even
has yes, in make sure say it can be his personal views. It doesn't mean the president is in the same league.
Yeah,
there's a conspiracy theory they can begin to add up. That's fine.
What is Captain Smart to say anonymous form when you were giving $200,000?
Exactly.
So mun support to no mun propagate.
Yes.
Each 200,000
to support some of the activities.
Yeah.
No, say
also muko hotel. I'm going to invite you. Separately.
Yes.
I know what done back. We know say Moses so later now who say no so done back.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to they call them, not telling them say a gay asem.
Exactly.
Somebody say business been TCC this is what we
wanted to entice them.
Yeah.
Or see some popular woman be
yeah,
and has been influenced.
Also media funny be.
Yeah, you're very popular. I wish the media
because media person was supporting Oba was supporting.
Why?
Young boy. Young body near some. Then to us.
In the day, start being a
minimum.
You see, if I any for being in B, and I didn't. Yeah, so in principle, no, I think that is where we are now. That our schools of thought feel that it's a disease, and others feel that it's a mental disorder. Others feel it's a right. But whichever way, the man of the land maybe is also using the bottom-up approach. That once Parliament agrees that he are turning to bill, he will be the one to put the final signature. That is when his resolve will be tested. So at this point in time, maybe concentrate on what you are doing to really get this one over. So I've always had that huge stance. I mean, I have a general overview, but coming from Ghana and culturally, religiously, people that we are, I don't think that liberalizing it will be good for us. It will rather bring us a lot of anarchy, destroy us than really make us. That is where I stand in this. That legislation, at least I wish we could have left it fallow, just like Yabaka say marijuana ebony way prostitution ebony at the Ghana yenim yen share down stringent laws biatu, but we nyawa a power, but others feel that no, let's not leave any lacuna, let's not leave gaps. Yeah, the law should be explicit so that the judges can also have something to stand on to really, and like we keep saying, there are some parts we need to sharpen to. I'm still need to be convinced that if I sit on radio and say it, I'll have 10 years, but somebody who partake in the act to be given 3 years. These are subjects for debate and now will be discussed. But inadvertently, say if you want you're gay, now you don't have to, intention of going to be gay. Why should you be worried if there's a legislation? Why could maybe they no smoking about no man? Yeah, trust say who smoke here about 100 years. What told you if you don't have intent to do it, you shouldn't be worried. It wouldn't say we straight and I say don't be worried. Let's have the legislation and Ghana will not die because of a legislation. It will rather curb. I say Bible. Sometimes I say Bible is not meant for Christians. We Christian, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not convert thy neighbor's wife. It should be with you. You don't need the Bible to go to tell you not to do it. The same way that you wouldn't say straighter, wouldn't say womanizer. You don't care about where gays are going to because so I don't think that people should be worried at all. We should really focus on the weightier matters and really have our life and let those who matter also have the bill and will for us to make our country great again. I mean, being a Ghanaian, stampy, we shouldn't let it really flow. The Bible crowd we streamline it, but for now the young Janus are young for games to make at all. Hello,
Opo.
Moses,
for money I've been in the forefront of this gays me answer the bill we cry bano. Now so when now right contact with Nkofo Omoye they always go to him for help. When I'm a channel, and to don't call hospital near and into no in-depth knowledge and be informed by this Nkofo more operating pampers Nkofo na because when say asana bi we be ban kwa no o shada eta kan wasi mi pa it me they say wasela or standing or the family say you just want to help the cause of mother Ghana in terms of the gayism and then in keka ho so what me chen
yep
go for follow Ghanaians so that one has been a
fellow Ghanaians
na time ya Obeman update on coronavirus now. People always glued to your television to listen to the or the beba. In terms of another avenue, I say and call on that opportunity or they can't say me check Ghanaians because people are willing to listen to the first gentleman of the land say and it's the same way in echo. What I say, but I be so about say on also so now didn't be passing to law no you just want to not jump the gun maybe after say if on deliberate on that issue on my FS parliament on my argument na on to abani we are then maybe or the cigar be twice here one obeka say bia say any
but say time na dey na akwa say what's na home pass bill ni we are na Ghana for na pass you ba one one
no right now no a president I don't could do a parliament on you know you can say it to support it but for no the verdict lies on the parliament.
No, we know that say no dey you need to me say but you think if the people wanted, the president cannot join the forces and also make his stand known.
I didn't a bill ever passing to law.
But so many lawyers have spoken.
A bill unknown aspect, aspect, he doesn't want to say it. I don't know we are maybe Obenya Kwanjadiaka. And maybe unknown be understand. And yes, he should have come out to say something to us. But now, he can to me and can't that much in that regard. Akotampa someone also can say ebia Kufuor Krabe support you Kokotaba because we're a lawyer but there are two different people ono bia ne ideologies and saying as man say the lawyer no does not mean say Akotampa thinks for the president president no episode no be join episode here normal bit my normal what I say me sure say time Obama dey or sign time no do no baba no you was saying anything e do time no or hosan and say be and that's what the president want to do but I'm just have to
Obama denied
on one can was
Obama was pushing Obama dey pushy gay no pa
no can was
yeah Obama was pushing. Obama they won't make us one again once. Obama pushing, yeah.
But now all two so don't come out.
Obama pushing gay. No, they oko catching on the crown. Because they say, or they ba Africa cra Kenyatta.
Or can one say
the Democrats in there they believe that gays should be allowed.
They feel it's a human right. They say Ija Obiano ye dope. Barack Obama was the one who pushed it because
kind of signing
gay marriages. The end Supreme Court over 2 years that day he gave a speech and signed and all that.
Okay, so maybe I mean what I'm anticipating is maybe Anana will save the best for the last. That is
we don't want
that's what we need.
Oh no, that's your opinion.
There are two sides of the coin. I say, because say blatter, work up to be staged in South Africa. Okay, say na you need Germany pre. Okay, say on the South Africa. But say Tuna say pie there, then he will give his vote to South Africa. No, we declare the stance. It's just like Yankee Penny and Kakufa the Becca say on the deal on support it. But he say a corner say ban him there. This is what he will do. But he also decided that let the system run. I think it also makes sense anyway. That on Kenyan side there you'll be fighting, you'll be laboring in vain. Assuming he says that he doesn't on penny now, then the whole bill will be useless. Because the bill the president must have pen signature to make it law. Until he can decide that let me wait and see what will come out of the place. Then I will make a decision on it. So we let it lie low. I wish he could just come out strong.
That's the point.
What I would say is the president may be saving the best for the last. The best for the last is our pending signature for the thing to be law.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, me, I don't think he will sign. Me, mom, there.
I know there on any given day I'll disagree with you.
That he will sign?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get to that bridge.
On any given day.
I mean, he's a proponent.
Now, no,
no,
didn't come on.
Because also on WhatsApp UK, no, him say how it started near the entire movement. Into idea, but it's bound to happen. So why will he sign? He believes that you are saying this and you are saying do.
We are playing mischievous.
No, that's not mischief. That is why people are.
So can we and Wasan under his tenure? It won't happen.
By that time, he will sign. On signing and just said he has made it happen. And they are not fighting for rights.
I don't understand. I don't know.
Sign because gay people are not fighting for rights. Omo can say Ghana and you fighting for rights.
No, fighting for rights.
Ghana and say you prevent people for 1 day so fighting for your rights. So if he doesn't sign, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't make the gay.
My question is, you think Ghana for dodo na do die so aye na de ni si so say na saade we yempe nti yenyamrentia na over 90% of the population na yemrentia. You think Ronaldo will look in the eye of the population that put him there and say me there metena UK me ho na anyintum nti me there mensan.
I think let's go there.
It can be neutral. No, it can be neutral.
You know why people listen to me. Obo, you know why people listen to me.
And if he signs,
come and eat my humble pie.
Let me use.
I'll be the first to eat my humble pie. But I can bet my last person was that he will not sign.
I don't know why you
use my money to. He can be an independent-minded person and try to be in the middle.
Yes,
I mean an independent person.
Independent-minded. That's what you say instead of saying neutral.
Oh, neutral there.
Not just for us.
How can
the president say independent wo mind mu nyina say omopewe ba me dia mensan? No, you see, is it possible?
And your law bia na say no bakro sign by constitution.
Manu Matthew ase.
Yeah.
First time your laws in a social constitution a statifi o mampani ho na de ba. And Professor Michael Okwe Jr. I see a bona baso pa on the introduce some members bill into the floor private members bill. And Rama who can say parliamentarians any I think that
individual scrap always to
it's me initiative bill.
Yeah.
Into this is the first of its kind. But the entire Mamika say me GT more than 100%. Said Nanado sign they say. Nanado didn't become the president by himself. Nanado was put there by the people. And the power emanates from the people, right? Enipa na yedi usi oni nyina yese nana ye na yedi usi ho ye we ma ye mpege no nti sign na nyemra ye ya ne emrani be dia yepe sign my now say men sign. You think it mami miss a question Manu before we proceed. Say Nanado, if this bill is passed and Nanado don't sign into law, do you think MPP can ever be in power in Ghana?
I think we see Obama the implement say yet to one more but previous presidents answer.
No, they I no more yet I know the
they can say George Bush Munya could have signed but they didn't sign.
No, Obama so only push Supreme Court because no more person mu pushing national. There were some states no more participate. Yes, state account.
Okay.
Massachusetts is one of the early states. Omoji Sanyamani. There were some states are now more participating. There were few. Yeah, other state Texas, Utah, women. But because other people in other states they decided say they wanted to push it and make it a law so that every state
federal law
until now bind every state and that's what Obama pushed
to make it a federal
because
law
because senator on him say this thing will not pass so I had to go to the Supreme Court and then Supreme Court and pass a judgment on and then he had to sign but my point is say I know they are no much in other states. Into how quite a different scenario. But Ghana, everybody, about an annual CDD for a year, almost over 97.
Yeah, I was almost 7% a penny.
93%. Yes. Echo 94 say Nana yes Amrawi, and then Nana will look us in the eye and say more 93% population are Muslim penal. Momo na mo media I can't sign this into law and then they will come to us again for power. Can they do that?
Let's get to that bridge.
Okay. Unity Radio 103.9. Kaluwaye. Move on to the next one.
Sit down, call Masadan Sumerefi. Madam, Ofori the man say man Ofori Mr. the horse's own mouth.
That chair, yeah, baby, we are not.
Oh, your last speech, now my facos now.
What I'm saying is, we are anticipating say the first gentleman of the land, you know, in Kawabe Kanasim, but so no, a law, no, a union bit my law, the fund donor about 50% a janitor. And Tiano, now, I just want to know, say. And then, idea many by John want the less almost debate in India now almost to Abana. Then we will see a parliamentarian.
I made you after my team Sanka. We say no more dear. Say the parliament get to my assures Ghanaians that he will sign into Ghana for a deliberate one. One I think he will save his face. So me jam parliament. I say UK near Adenia, Yemfi Brexit near Adenia. The Queen might have it in stance, but also young Fanko vote. When the people agree, he will just accept. It may be the president of our land should come up that way that he has his own views in power. But say, bill and Kwandia, I don't have any option than to sign. That will be the sovereign will of Ghanaians.
Okay,
no, sign a bell law. Yellow, sign.
What's the doing?
Minimum sign. Till it says that I don't think he will sign.
What else would you be original? Send a not be a possible on sign.
You know why I like him? Because he's very, very obstinate. But Nana will be a Geneva do a side, you know.
Yeah, I don't know try bizarre.
No, when he decides, he's not just pushed over. I mean, he's still sitting in his flight, going up and down. Wait, walk off commercial flight at Chelsea, me please Obi. He's still doing. Wait, I mean, this is a man that I've come to believe.
The advocacy and the agitation from this, any flight in India, are different.
No, it is the same. I mean. Anka Akutampa all of a sudden so much power now. I mean, where is it? How are they deriving their power from? One mom was
Manuju, I don't understand why you have such a stance.
Because on a year, Anka the president can shut them up within seconds. But it looks like they are.
It's your own Kasai, I didn't know.
Also, it's bound to happen. I mean, agitation is not the band. You're more serious that they should agitate. I mean, that's what he believes in.
Anyway, you're Betty, you're discount.
Oh, yes,
right?
Sign.
Send it to so.
Oh, my $100.
So sign
I'll sign a $100.
You're on radio.
Opo, I did with Pasiana president signing Kim says you see I was signing $100.
Yeah, right. Inti me pacho. Me bankers. Who that I say I'm already $100.
You don't even get to the bill state.
Okay.
Yeah, your bill will survive. You'll be only on bail Ghana.
You think so?
I will be surprised. See, I will doff my heart. Then I'll come and sit here and stand up that democracy need grow.
Hey, Mami Abanso so I follow with you. Mami Abasi Opo Susuji Nipedio. Anything can happen. No, this thing cannot happen. Nanado pass Parliament pass a bill way. And then Nanado will say what law. Now Parliament cry benya overwhelming vote for this because of the openness of the vote. Now bedu Nanado.
No, Omaja tumde sombetuno Parliament standing on this.
Yeah, I'm sombetuno open.
Tonight about bomb. When you say about bomb because I MP before the point this bomb to me out. There's that general consensus MP before pay.
Katie Hammond money I didn't say. Well, bet 20 ano. Well, be vote no, you lose your seat.
Yeah. Once the general consensus be build this MP before pay. Obo NDC been so or yeah two secret voter no akọ no we say yankan go vote anto. In their own interest, you be to open because it will help you. Because politics there is a game of chess. A game of chess that send you to make government unpopular. Na de number so not just MP before. No, make sure why it should be open. Why it should be an open.
No, this is not even coming from NDC. It's coming from the Ghanaian populace all over Ghana.
No, but sister, no, there's since Mammy and Tuno. Secret ballot.
No, what you said.
Opo de bem kase Ghana ka election I didn't hear police station ya penny I didn't hear so like
am I drag be na chairman Sabonsu say omo loss no mo to ababia ye ni na nko ho but when it comes to passing of bills near the na mo to no open until they are going to do this one open
yeah fact ballot box in so no man electoral commission we are kwahihie ma yehu say no kan
say also your different type of ebi ana ebibi project bi ni ade but I say when it comes to bills are omo ye no open that is what he said. And minority so yeah press conference last week, you know, they also repeated say the vote will be cast in open manner.
Well, me may do stage bank Ghana you see a ballot I didn't anka you do polling station me do on my manicho oba to am me to am MPP ni atwo one oba to ade ne say nanka yen say bi e ho say secret ballot ye na so bi awiem can't you grow people should be bold to say mo NDC mo MPP na we do on station one what to am one
yeah
anka wo ko to
then now they say then okay
anka you to about Ghana ye in open vote
manu another day topic yem focus na Thomas Ano says Chelsea is going to carry the day watching you live from my Orchard room. Hey Thomas Ano me salute to me chami krom phone na ma femo papa this year the manu chu achime aka ha bia possibly next year. Mami Aba says how long has law to put people to death been there, but which president has ever sanctioned it to be executed? I know they say a president for a year. I know
they the TUNEIN song signing. No signing. But
no. I know you're different.
What is different?
I know they are death penalty. And I know Phyllis said,
not a bill.
Manuti. No, it's already a law. It's not a bill. Opposed to Jimmy Pedio, anything can happen. Because you see, Obama was used to Obama no pesca in the campaign or Koji Musica or D anymore. Or yeah, now he was used and
Ghana president can be used. As we say, the Ghana president can be used.
No. Now you need president be Roma ba. Yemo Musica Muka say common name.
No, it is bound to happen.
Yeah, Mummy and Trust. Let's move on.
You think Akufo-Addo can be used?
No. Akufo-Addo can be used. I believe in Nanado say onya dia Ghana for to draw majority of Ghanaians who are I know
some cars or Jatum. That's why I get on cars or Jigiatum or Ghana.
Yes, Mamrano any explicit and the parliamentarians have the total support of over 94% of the population. Now be doing another plan was mentioned. No. Manager, wait there. Me, I saw TSS to make 100 that. Okay, yeah, quickly on Shatawale. Why is he doing that?
Yeah, I think it's a stand gone bad. I mean, as much as you know, I'm a fond believer, just like I said, we fondly believe.
IGP saluted after Shatawale arrest. Wakwachi Shatta.
Yes, no, he turned himself in.
Yeah.
He was under
warrant. Yeah, because he also fear
and panic. Exactly, and fear and panic into the law. I didn't say either 36,000 or 5 years imprisonment. You see, in my candid opinion, Anka we say no, upon Kenya news. All other things being equal, I'm being candid. Say Worship Maka away also been pay impom world dey Ghana ade mpo ya ka sen kata so mu aso ma na ya foolish case na so be say ye shoot him
foolish case
aya make so also been pay I mean pa na ye
very foolish case last week say the charges ni be crack na hono
yeah but still ye hwe because
why are you saying it because when your development
opo ye sorry biom I mean sometimes na me my analysis sorry biom
me person me
tia because the tenacity of this shame say case in Nkono, they've not relaxed on it. I'm hoping they'll raise it again. But as we sit here now and there, maybe justice delayed is justice denied. Unless you want to tell me they are still investigating. It may be a later, I bet somebody and then I call.
No, so first way, you know, Mobono charge. I know my sign DBI day.
Now, court that October, and I say, yeah. So Anka only the Anka issue, but you see the issue here is that this is the same Shatawale on this boy problem now. Your man signed a bond to be of good behavior. The Adam Schumann and I'm one person. As much as I like him, I think he should be put minimum some 3 months with a sokoba. Not preempting judgment, but why do you do that? On what grounds now? You see, any emanating from the father, Jesus and warfare. There's a soft I said by the 18th of October. You be born to Ekuno. Monukra be did this often at times saying no crane or person popular near there. Then the same 18th, you stage it in the name of maybe soft for no yet. Popular na say
also trendy almost shatter call for more
no
raves exactly he finds a way to come
funny
back.
Face has taken over the airwaves and is trending. I will just trending alpha funny face there. I think this was an unnecessary stand that he decided to undertake. It's high time he needs said there's a new damper in town and we know what he's doing. Social media crisis here in crisis sense what nyame cho social media crisis of the answer to because what show be na say papa cry you be called because with social media no mo this ground. Unfortunately TV trends so capture story no always want to be the first in the news with that proper verification. They need to learn. See the media say mainstream media and so you are following some of these things for trends and numbers you are losing it. There will be news, but BBC still decides yet say I bet then BBC says Steve Bruce resigns you don't need to go and authenticate it again. Yeah. That is the level they are pushing themselves. It's TV3 where GTV now there. You should learn to stay true to it. You don't just put it out there too because you just seen it somewhere. But staying true to what Shatawale did, and I think it was unfortunate. It was very, very bad.
And he deserves to be punished.
He deserves. The precedent is bad. It's coming from what on this boy here now. Virtually he signed to be of good behavior. Yeah. I'm not sure I lapse it. I'm not sure that at the end of the 2 years simple. Then you decide to pull another publicity stance. He needs to be punished this time around. Okay. I will be so hurt. There should be political expediency. Fine, he has a following in there, but we need to pump sense into his head. You don't do some of these things for cheap popularity.
My life is not safe. I'm on the run. A whole lot.
A lot of tweets.
The police were searching for the
government. Unfortunate. So I say an unknown hospital, but it's been we need a such hospital sitting here. No who's at the I think for whatever reason, fear and panic of this
people are applauding Dr. Dampare that he's doing well because Nipa bi o no me untouchable. Buka say Shatawale so mo ye kwan. Yeah. Under Bonu.
Yes.
For my GP.
No stop. Almost some false sense of. I remember Ben Avles said they Ghana no they have big people feel they are celebrities. They don't think right in Ghana. No mudin sem hunu.
And no munim sem Rano will not catch them.
Yes. We call them celebrities for nothing. They've not done so much with their life. Popular famous people saying they are celebrities and it gets to those levels of you staging such a thing in the midst of crimes. Ghana.
Yeah. That's what the police are even saying.
He's going to buy dogs and horses just because we want sanity to prevail. Now when I say rule from the Ghana police or ambassador whom we want to misbehave in the name of trending. They need to give him some good slaps and put him in jail for some time.
Shatter, but listen to this. Said na Manuchu Kano. Ampa also bet me come up to 5 years.
Oh yeah.
And Adib Sani. Was he we are so be bet me aye sebi. Ade ye Jimmy Semwa. Eno na Shatawale aye.
Oh yes.
Was say Jimmy Sempa sebi.
Such a stunt. The timing and everything is stupid.
Okay. Yenti Wadamfo Professor Kwesienin.
Yes.
Head of Research Kofiana Peacekeeping Center and Sema ono so de tuja na kalunto aso.
Willingness to deal with people who thought they were above the law. Send a clear signal about the new IGP, but not only him, also about policing. Ejuma bia nipa na odi ejuma nenum onankasa di emra no so a omo no what na se no omo so ye ejuma ni agi making it clear. So ono omu embrano so. Na mo amudi na se mo tumi ebu embrano. Ofe o my Ghana, eni papi ewo mu a omo yo omo adwen say ni wodi minim way enti o my Ghana emra and family. You see IGP say obi ni wa oye about the law. Obi nipa wako school usika ona udi and so when you flout the law will work. Well, so it is not about these personalities that you have mentioned. It is about making the law work and sending a signal say we are all equal before the law.
Okay, Dr. Kofiani applauding IGP and then Okachra on also say utu you can say utu okra for no to money for na watamfo no inside. Your enemies come from within. Inti oye adwuma Ghana for bona baso no onye careful wonu ani policy for ni bi na no onu akohu patrol for ni bi a omo hia nkrofo bi a omo ya kromfo na omo gi omo 1,000 Ghana cedis inti no
is going to have some serious problems. There are some bad people in the service who consistently will try to bring disrepute to the service. One number is GP 3877. The other number is GP 3894. On the George Bush motorway last Saturday, 12:46 a.m., trying to extort 1,000 cities. But the boldness with which they were behaving, the impunity, the IG, per se, or yet a human at the answer bar. Service, they were resisting by behaving so that people will point fingers. And some of we must be watching those within the police service who would want to undermine the work that he's doing. Well, because people be sure service no more the
okay, Kalu. Into your boy IGP Abaso, and then he also cautioned him and said, "Say, nipa bi police ni mo a, omo de answer hono e omo bank, omo pay no omo for omo sanka, ko adwuma na ju police, unso bo police cars me nu ano omo yes ade no, omo extort 2,000 Ghana cedis from armed robbers from George Bush, was it George Bush Highway. Road, right? Highway, yeah. It's in as much as say wabo na Abaso for arresting Owusu Bempah any Shatawale no. Or sit within on your careful.
But let me first start Shatawale Indian and start.
I mean, it depends on you.
Yeah, so I started with Shatawale. Let me say all this thing comes up. One pastor be a friend, Jesus Ahofe. I could try and say one of the Ghanaian dance artists. You be born to Amanu. I know started or Edin, Ibisa Edin. At first, I don't person everybody know see Charles. Oh, see Charles be in a month 40. I don't know. It's because and Shatawale who ya. Oko can say he was in the say obi abonitu she said na bibi okro hu those kind of stuff opo say no more we no say bebe dem panic bibi am kan dem fear panic no there are some of the stuff momo here na me say this thing no the Ghana police no they are doing a war until they should take it to the latter because many a times they are not Ghana and say obi we're connected. Our Nimubia or skeni and all your politicians. And to mess and that's why so-called celebrity, Ghana celebrity. I don't know how they define it. Define celebrity. Now, Omo could do and say then time there are other police, Inspector General of Police for be no more there and they go scot free, but not this manner. You started right from sergeant up to IGP. And he knows the be a war police in him. The man they saw only more or man kama. We saw no more why man significant and also when watching on a second one. Once I teach Shatawale and Kai Sabi Simi issue seen for armed robbers via or my cottage those kind of stuff. No putting in places. But Professor Enin, a small kind of papa, I wanna make me account once a year. It is very, very true because we did Ukraine, we did Ukraine. Opo, wasn't conformable. This year, people Ukraine, Edu Amoso, and no, we're lucky. President Kaso man, and who said those people now? Now, Musomina IGP now, and Komupeno. They rooted for him 100%. No, and numbers now they are Abano. omo modern no mo ko chinkofo because ade e di Ghana police yan no ne nkofo mo jeja kwan mo digi skaro opo enema eyi Ghana police no first saying ebu a di ebu no mo nya bi because oko na nam kwan ano ho no pa be 5 and 6 no be so mo jia no mo jia insese mba hwe se car no kro mo jia no no ma ese nga omo inspect no omo expect you what they need is say they need money and other money no money no oppose please men no ke taxes be bia na fancy na Ghana no benta na meti ayi askoyi atonzo ago askoyi bebre omo dia wona me che no enti say wo ba na onu Ghana please we be afise o si entwa ne kai enti se bi o ba ko je bribe na egu pleasing you know animase na wo be ye fruwa obi a obokro no bia no wo ka che se onya kro no bo a the idea obeka say me colas ra na nya ya ebi akwa na wakoku ana onima kogu ase and the catch o mo say no me say o mo da tudwai omo mo dia no ma omo nchi sa nkrofo no se o man bo akotum anya Shatawale dia mo say be 5 years no nko say you because it's how you offense way very offense super yi omo fa no tu mankofo no so no mo diska ama nkofo bon mo say am Roberts no obi obokron no a osandi to e unya obekun wona meche no na o police na ese obo nkofo ho ban no kwa kojiska akokofi nkofo nse omkokoku wa Ghana fo na yesi bebo ho ban ne dia na o sa police na ese edu kotum
okay
what I say ese edu kotum na eya asotwe nsada ho no mo nkoko jana na yesa kan say ese omo the traffic eya ba bedbo say obi ko over speed na etumi capture my etumi penalty bi no opo sometimes omunye pilot bi somebody camera no omo ko kan mo ko
okay back on Shatawale dia and what kasa kakra to police for near
yeah I'm say Shatawale me dey na me kan me see Shatawale go there asotwe bi so me dey man say 5 years kwa no wa ko do mo ko dem na
I know my level
alkali onko dem alkali ono mo nyun kra che Shatawale
yeah
no igami awenya ebi ne Shatawale nya no enya say ufi say
I believe I can fly R. Kelly
you know I don't find what please one it is yeah what's the professor you say nobody should be above the law una me no that's the most important thing because say no I don't see said Dampali will cut for the friends the politicians or the celebrities or Muskano whoever please you know pleasing code of act is not the boy juma and the law of the country and not the boy juma munyana hamba juma the man be do bia no endu on the manager na do pu be di na di no
okay do and do no two ways about that
na do pu ne nkofo kaka winya no omo se omo so e kan ho na omo bu massage man omo nyina no
okay
enkoso say na mo say dan pare there we ye hwan o emran so mo na so mo and na did bu mran emran because e kroma say we we say e celebrity bi ba na so bibi eto na o ma dance so celebrity
na nka ebeje because video ya America ipa ka ebechina tum ebi ni manu chuka R. Kelly I mean I had the emran chiwa na ha o ko prison cry boxers no ne musicians
most of them end
up I had the law near irrespective of nobody
persons I mean but opoka crap for the na so for so mo share sankom no munjai they also one of the problems I forgot to add it say we can say Ganso be wuna say we should
Shatawale himself no planning yana on the planning yana
oh but he soften part time I mean
so why would he do that on that same day
I say oh yeah
man obedi soften attempt to take our minds and our eyes off
no but say something no can say we show say yeah chichisa sofo no ko jail crop he's still making those noises I then ye ja sofo no mo keka sa no
no make us say wunye ni say
it was a plan
prank o mo nya bibi ma you because obi asho nkom so be on this day hwe nya that day now I watch that I say yebekun Ghana is so safe
man here den say prank say sofo no say astute sofo wo Ghana say o hye no nkom ko Jesus an wo fe o hye no nkom ko say people believe in him as one of our so far he will not go into but we should advise them too. They should stop webewu. Too much.
Too much.
It doesn't mean Shatta should also be childish.
Yeah. Pass that case here. Emma Ash Pharmacy. You be my Dr. Kwame Amponsa financial guru. Onoso Buama Insurance. It me Rashida Financial Services. And there is that PSA. Suma Danko African Market and Wholesale. Dr. Dampare didn't come to play for causing fear and panic to the whole nation. 3 months behind bars won't be bad. Mamiaba. Osi Mfasha Tanko.
Yeah, I agree.
3 months. The Nyibibre.
You need to cut some of the wings that he's developing. Nobody can do me anything. Nobody do me. Ghana, this country, nobody help me. Nobody go. Yeah, somebody can do you something.
I like that. And you will be somebody can do.
Yeah, let somebody do you something. 3 months, he has similar traits. How
long has the law to put people to death been? Okay, that's already been read. Kwesi used to say Nanado had this obstinate character in him, and I am inclining on what Manucho is saying. When he says yes, it's hard for him to change his stance. Until I don't. Royal BBC, good morning. Trust you guys are well by the grace of God. Opo like you like the cha-cha too much, always betting. Who say me to cha-cha. $100. Yeah, but so I see too much. Because I mean cha-cha. Lawson says that's why Arnold said Shatta is the most confused and inconsistent artist in Ghana. Arnold no nyana as a message. I don't know can. Despite the fact that Shatta has his own shortcomings, I wasn't enthused about trying to bring our.
Should grow up. He should grow up.
No, I totally agree. But
should grow up.
I know. No, so sometimes he's too critical on musicians.
Yes,
very critical.
That's our job.
He doesn't see in your job. No critiquing.
No, but he doesn't just critique.
Last weekend now. Joyce say yeah.
Oh, protected Joyce. You should watch that one too. I mean, Joyce blessing our question ring a bit as warrior.
Me sure. I be could be sound ring in one sense. Way protection.
Yeah, he protected the woman.
On a first that lady no crown.
You critique. We should be blunt.
On A plus.
You don't want like people are blunt. They be an Shenata.
Everyone critical was say. Or protecting them, say no, or supporting.
No, you are trying to say now, but Ghana near Pesa, you. I mean, some manuati, BBSM can say that is you.
I know that someone good or good.
Some are built.
I know that someone.
Some are built to say
but I think he's sometimes overly.
But that's his job. Yes,
oh yeah, overly critical.
A critic should be overly critical. That's what you make it.
Was it?
I suppose to tell you yes, sir.
No, I mean I don't critical. I mean overly. I will say me. I mean overly critical. Yeah, but that's
overly critical.
At times,
never. On only before nekasa. You know, you have to say it well. I mean,
unity. Yeah, to us number my time in answer. Unity Radio 103.9 of Abusius. Moving on from Shatta Wale's incident, they say police for Kukum. Whatever update comes, the Ebebremo. To near Kwako share Manucho ane Kalusha Munsha same way mame. 10 are same way the say kind, so we should leave it right because 10 for say Euphoria Tapiru comment no. I suppose Akufo-Addo failure on job creation. I think I did justice to that story yesterday.
You know, John Boy the voice and say, maybe Buama Yakov Serene Power, and now I was at the Naima. Yeah, but you see, I like Ofuriata because he's truthful. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I don't know make us say.
Well, he's not a politician. Sometimes, you know, he's not learned the arts very well. But and also a buano. Say free SHS. He thinks he has money. Why shouldn't he pay? I mean, we at the Naima. See, can't we school by John for front and just say. My psychology made a quarter ministries are torn. Well, wouldn't you be yet?
Wait over, wait now, Cano.
I say, Juman Assam Nayaka, new patriotic party programs are your dear Guhono, a bedu baby no, your background go for Fiaman on no mother yet to my
Ghana. Politicians.
So you had your own
anyway.
And your friend campaign talking. When your friend campaign.
So it's the news you the next one, your CDD. Report on about young Lincoln. Na fiemra mehwe ehimfosem no ehimfosem na me pese we are na dia bie two chiefs ye be ball hin na audio no ha ei na
obiaba na ase abo
eti na me hwe oti region ohene na okasa na comment no amanfo bisa se ntia kufu ado nso ba ho a edi asem na obeka kire no anyway he
Moses
yeah twifo hima hene wase kufu ado Moses of our time and now when say 2020 polls shamefully stolen but 2024 presidency is yours. But we have the audio of the OT region because President Mahama, former President Mahama was there. But quickly, you share CDD report on the about any nana comia admission bia why ye ewo eye Kwame Sifaka program so or say aspirants amopre enyoma party positions. Also, aspirants doling out TVs, fridges, and other items during party primaries. Basic requirement. Yes, he say, what here?
I see these are the basic requirements.
He say, basic requirement.
One won't win, but what does he mean by basic requirements?
To say it has become
a norm,
or confirm. What says he says, I didn't know about
forget.
Yeah, so 1 year. Managing Director of State Transport Corporation STC Nana Komia has confirmed that there is financial inducement in political elections in the country. There have been many occasions where aspiring candidates for political positions have been reported to sharing items and money to delegate or electorate to woo them into voting for them, but many of them denied the report. Making submissions on Peace FM's Kokoko, Nana Komia opened up on some of the things that political aspirants do to win elections. He noted that even at party primaries, not to mention national elections, before a candidate will emerge a victor, he or she would have to distribute items like television, refrigerators, among others. He cited a scenario where the former Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the opposition National Democratic Congress, Joseph Kobla Adikoka, during the party's regional elections, gave out TV sets to delegates, and even in one instance, had to assign a member of his campaign team to escort a delegate home to deliver her goods as a test of loyalty to vote for him.
It's interesting. Or confirm
NDC, the PPD mother, politicians.
Yeah, but
into when or no crowd or say party level,
yes,
or party position, not to talk of flag bearership. Now I know na CDD fund, so I research survey, as you might call it. Now, a new research by the Center for Democratic Development, CDD Ghana, has found that a presidential candidate will need at least $100 million to win an election in Ghana. I'm quoting part of the research. And the cost of running for president, the study estimated that the most viable sum of money that a person who need to run for president was $100 million. This is why we need to engage in conversations more to reform the state of monetization of Ghana's politics. End of quote. Part of the report said. The scope of the study was to assess the extent to which illicit and illegal moves in local politics and to get a fair idea of how much investment goes into cost of politics. According to the report, parliamentary candidates have to cough up $4 million to win a constituency seat. In the current estimates per this statement, running for parliament was a $4 million. Out of this amount, $2 million is dedicated towards nurturing constituencies, and the other $2 million is after the securing of the candidature position. End of quote.
So $4 million dollars.
CDs. I know CDs. 4 million CDs. The sign is CD.
Oh, in a CD. Oh, okay.
Yeah. CDs. 4 million CD. Yeah.
Now, president.
President, $100 million.
Oh, okay.
So president need a combination of 270. So you say 75, right?
Yeah, 275.
275 constituencies.
Oh, okay.
The baby abe treacheska. And now we need just one constituency.
Good. 4 million, but still a lot of money. 40 billion okay. Yeah. Then background 4 years into suspended.
Make us a me intro. Make us a monya sadian mame. Say nanado. They say on his penny is 30 35. 34 something, 34, right?
Yeah.
But they in 35. Now move times 4 years.
Yeah, end baby. $100
million. Kalisha, mathematician.
End baby.
Last time I calculated your name said monthly, you know, 8,000.
And 34,000 crimes and do $10,000.
8,000. 8,000.
Analysis.
This is very simple. I say pay no 60,000 pound, 4,000, $10,000. in 48 months. I mean, and do baby, and do $1 million.
Oh, say a person right figure near the Maya.
And do $1 million.
I'm to make sense out of our discussion.
That pay in 4 years and do $1 million.
Jesus Christ of
But what share amount spent for the person to
really President G35,000 times. Oh, there your analysis times
to really
12.
get to that moment.
I think 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Exactly.
Yeah, me divided by dollar rate times 12 times 4.
I think in principle,
okay, divided by
it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Say to be a president of. I know democracy is expensive, but social amount you spend, and unfortunately,
the dollar is $6, $6
yeah, 6.2.
Divided by 6, right?
Yes.
And $280,000.
Yeah, into $1 million. Yeah, that's what spending $100 million to be a president.
$280,000.
Yeah, to be a president. It tells you that. I mean, but we take home until we got just one day. I mean, contract about and so we sign in there. Say no, you find your way.
We cry any salary, I anti tax be every month.
Exactly. So I think CDD person say we are
I think we need to have a conversation
about deceiving ourselves.
About
that if somebody spends more than $100 million to be a president for 4 years, how will the person recoup his investments, make profit, and move on? Because you see, I know be a preposition be you can't tell me that they are for the Christmases or be a MP near the is to better his own lot. He wants power, and the power brings the money. Inti say yeah, we say na there.
Dear Lord, call me kind.
Yes,
power.
Yes, so my crowd, Tom, my man, faji to me, Oka Kojo, my miaba. Bompas, the Binsan will. One you like your Martin come and you so is waging.
When ex-president JJ Rawlings said he told us
that we need to have a bigger conversation. Abuchi, you see, they control their money and they even know the sponsorship.
Yeah, Trump will cry.
Problem
for campaign spending because how did they structured monitored?
Yes.
Enra Minchano. Enra send a congressman back. Yeah. Omo indictment. Yes. So donate. Sika broso nti omu suspect foul play Enra yeah.
Until what CDD is saying is that we need to get an open conversation that we are tackling ourselves and laughing. That we don't control the money that is limitless amount of cash. People throw in money, buy people's conscience. When they come to power, they need to get their money back. So corruption, how can corruption be
Is that the reason why Nanado is unable to fight corruption as he promised?
That is the bottom line. He was in opposition for 8 years before he had the power. Sikani sign. People had to push in money near there, and now they have to recoup their investments. There are times they will tell him in his face, "The master, you bokao, it's here there." Human as he can he say that he will turn his back against them, and these are the harsh realities. The person might have very brilliant, supportive ideas, but the more than means are the power no, and money the hands are tied. He can't even do anything substantial. So I think it calls for broader consultation and. We say you're careful because and yes Anna, our democracy is just hanging on a thin thread. Say Sisana 100 million or then 4 years from now Nipan you gonna be 10 years from now your population may do 40 million. So you might need $150 million to really get it. Even $1 billion just for a country which has not industrialized. BBI you don't even have money to pay your own
former Republican rep Duncan Hunter almost sentencing to 11 months imprisonment for campaign finance violations.
Yeah,
that was in 2018. 2019 Hunter Kroya pleaded guilty to stealing like another man the American then beach or a 47-year-old way and also so my indictment for accepting excessive campaign contributions. Contributions.
I'm wide all this tax net, and I'm saying I'm wide all this net to cushion, to control the amount of money coming in, because the more you spend, the more likely you are to steal or you are to be corrupt to recoup your investments back.
And of course to also pay back to people who help you gain power. We also jibroso as a manucho meme pay na wa mame more than necessary. Yeah, because there are limitations. And our mommy abroso nti say basa when I become
and so Ghana we need a proper dialogue and conversation. You can behave like ostriches but in their wisdom young democracy young no more stadium say massa so one for cap and to two way so you only breeding corrupt sophisticated leaders because at the end of the day spend more because there's no cap. TUNEIN, everything that comes to Ghana, you get your monies back. Yet you investments in less than 4 years. But some of us as just a communication director. So what about those in other positions nowadays? So for me, CDD as a country, whether we talk about
what can we do, Manu? Give us some of your brilliant ideas, suggestions. Then because 100 million to be a president in Ghana, that is overwhelming. 4 years nina misika ibe which is my major source of income. 280 and okay keka bom no.
Yes.
Tax free.
Yeah.
Tax free.
Exactly, gross.
And that means
there's a problem that's about 99.9% of the moment.
Emra Prince bisa masembi.
Yes.
Nanado odu bi amitabo etisika so come de ni jombo du dia o ka say e de adwuma be ba ko fa nkrofo efi amanone abe Prince bizam say nti nkrofo politicians om ka asema ya ojidi question bizam no yes. And it comes into this conversation bizam say nti om ka asema ojidi because to spend 100 million to win power.
Yes. You see, the first thing is the people themselves are the problem because why do they spend? Because the Nipa no beto
demand it.
Yes, they are not voting on the issues. They are voting on how much they will get. Because at the end of the day, you can work to them with very brilliant ideas. But one physical to so and you can na mama switch.
Is it quite the say the kusuaka ho?
Yes.
Oji ani ama kusuana wa
bodia say yeah, because people too are swelling them, taking money left, right, center. So I think that the first line of improving is the people themselves becoming conscious of what they want as a people. You want just a 10 cities today, then let's we about say our man about my 5 cities kotokoko. Is that a reason? Obia one vote. At the end of the day, what kind of newspapers from A to Z were one vote? Me kind newspaper that. Na minimum say no offer. Me minimum say abeche miska. Ne so illiteracy is also playing a bigger part, and extreme partisanship, tribalism, nepotism. All these things are really a proper research. You ask yourself at the end, yes, sir. Maybe you go to California, they are mostly Democrats. You go to New York, mostly Democrats. So you go to Ohio.
Yeah.
We say we will not sit back and say that young Kwani people by demography in our home. So I think that the first thing is that people themselves should be conscious. We need the people. There should be reawakening. That young two are based on the issues and what the person is promising us to do for us.
Because last 2 weeks we say near short topic be say and me bisa say na nipa ni tuasika say dia mawa. So uji neska no ko fefre hin. Na uji no unim say oba say onya bi shem. And then another school of thought also say Ghana for no so adwan yom say uji o anyi ombo mbedi. No,
but say there will be that self-actualization that I mean to see and conform Mekai salary CBA we co-chair Abujina Poco chair they said
you're rejecting right
because they need jobs. Yes, Salabano mobile 20 bucks in a day. Then the next whole year, how do they feed? Is life all about 2 cups of rice? That is where I think the conversation should start from. The people themselves should know that you have sustainable jobs. A Juma industrialization, the only difference that they make us say, obviously entrepreneurship near the organ. But people are working in factories. When a shipload of rice come to Temahabo, have you considered the number of people, plantation workers, machines that they use once they see one? Yours is only to consume. Until with time, have you thought about the fact that everyone why here mona is kenny? Obiti Vietnam now not or quartet mono near Manakakra, or less than $100 a day, but to me the all year round. When you the rice never see when we have a lot of arable lands here between the rice and the so dear. Is that not what you should be preaching? No be so entrepreneur. If you not saying this, but Nesika cried by anything. And no being so my electrical engineer, upon me, you also entrepreneur. How does it start? And yet, a human never farm and I'm training me when I do baby, I make my consultant and I say, baby, what cannot be asked to us? We are civil engineer, be an entrepreneur. I mean, such low-mindedness. What John Crow wants to say? I mean, mom go school UK. Who was an entrepreneur? At the end of the day, they were taking in industry, or called natural, or called way national grade, or could say, and they were telling me, yeah, we are school now. For my interviews, maybe so me, we are all coin. Maybe some just say me coin from you. Madam, me come chrome. Me know what it takes to work here. If you knew how well we were better than sitting in class with them, but that's the system. Nobody in there at UK will tell you go and be an entrepreneur because the Jumanasa and answer say that's one of the problems. So for me, that's where it starts from. Say CDD reports we know we need that awakening that minia 100 million na omodi shame na John Mama be around that 100 million shame no his salary do no he's not coming to just create loot and share to really enrich himself omunyina ye no number be. So we need that subconsciousness to really get us up and thinking. Yes, idea. They will take us for granted. The cycle continues. A status quo, deja vu. We back compare Busia, na for better power. We are able to make we are times 10. Now corruption cause to crack. Kataweni kase one year. Before we tell you, corruption started from Adam. Obi soba de nobody. Oh, Kufo free Adam. They are better. It's just like we got a crime. There will be crime in heaven. Such leaders in some of the Amanoka. So heaven crap no. They sure there will be crime. Inti my enjoy is a money say Ghana crimes cause through. That's all is happening.
Inti inti politicians no so mo dey no mo so nye politicians ma
omo dey mo wini inti wa ma bedu
say okase enjoy je a ebe ye adwuma Ghana ni no ansa okaje o enjoy je. Don't you think to say be a measures are a waha we should find body be to say be a CDD and financial we be a to say Ghana Ghana Revenue Authority. Yeah, now I'm monitor party incoming donations, money is just like we do. Yes, democracy there. The omo my years ako manima working mama ye jeli senators representatives are omo Jessica Broso no more validity campaign spending near no. Can't we do that because Ghana am farmer and officer and also that is
the only way. I wouldn't sit here and be an ostrich and tell you that no, that is the way. That's why I always tell you that 2008 when Obama came to Ghana, that was the message. Ghana needs strong institutions, not strong men. Because if the institutions are stronger, what can say GRA they will be doing their proper jobs and be putting people before the law court and be jailing them. But all the institutions are very weak because they are politicizing or not one. What can say massa when he says MP we call one minister way. No, too many way. The president is just a phone call away. You be ready. Just that people like Dan Parania, that's why we are happy that they are doing their job. They've gone through them. Don't say kind of problem. Say why they just are doing cry. That is why I'm thinking that others should learn too. I say yeah, been more GRA. We are the boss there. Okay. Be strong.
Maminko Kalusha. Kalu. CDD $100 million to be president in Ghana if you want to be, and you told me yesterday you might have presidential ambition, so you have to start gathering money. Yamransa for you see 2 million. Only person MP so 4 million Ghana cedis. 4 million, right?
Yeah, 4 million Ghana cedis.
Hey, into
a constituency level, no.
Yeah, into 1 million Ghana is saying one saying.
Okay, it's 10 billion.
The 100,000 Ghana is saying
100,000 Ghana.
1 billion.
Yeah, one. It's kind of 1 billion.
And it's times 10 bako and $1 million. Okay, I want to understand it. Wow. Yeah. And 2 years are for to be an MP.
40 billion.
40 billion.
Currency.
And now, also your president there because it's a national position. You need $100 million.
So, Opo, two go form you pa na di Ghana for bro. Delegates of NDC and MPP. Omo di Ghana for bro pa because I no more we na no. Omo the key makers of Ghana. So the woes of Ghana no. And na wo dan ko fu minu yi. So omo na omo selecting kofo no. No omo selecting kofo no. You just have to take something from them. No omo wie na say omo nya party na omo san be bitan ka say.
Anya delegates nko so omo wie delegates na then president the any national.
No me say national delegate in constituency level. No me say that delegates in
okay, on party level no the delegates. Both constituency, regional and national.
Yes, sir.
And national elections because when the president then the national elections can home.
No me say no national elections make count. But omo mudi abro no if you okay. When I mention no national elections is there. It said the most majority of the amount will go to the delegate because one must can am one you oh
we knew the other by your mining in answer there.
No, and there for campaign and the campaign on there and no first can kushim but uncle for now the bulk of the money.
Campaign on first can kushim.
What is kabeshim but what is kabeshim but delegates the bulk of the money.
I mean breakdown say be almost the president the buy because almost the MP the almost say 2 million for before and then we so I saw call round the dasi near day to 2 million after.
And to me, if it's a national, you know, key makers, normal salary, you know, na boy. both in the national level and the constituency level. And one thing we also know is that every politician in Ghana is a businessman. And then businessmen, are they noted for? Profit. Ghana, they don't know. Because what is this? I don't know whether they need to recoup the amount of the question. On first can cost free. And no, and I did shorty jobs, and I did corruption, because we be our chance we obey piano. So on Nisikarichim. Upon every Manucho say, Kwame never fast way. Was a chroma saying
because this is serious. $100 million they use Kakito.
A chroma saying, and then I suggest say a chroma say, a chromano. Omo say nipa be 40 kra no be a omo debate democrat omo debate me boa na amanfo na nkasa iden
no mo
amanfo vote no mo you from so if you want to do that one na nka me crime suggest
I think you bringing a good idea
VGM for star no but no still amanfo be akokuche echi kra to scam mo but then say bit my national friend saying national voting e bia nko 410 na mobile mo my idea simbra na I don't know the day no unanimous voting una meche no na mo wa ba be ne elimination ti mo 2 on be kana na 3 on be kano na the one be select him then na aye national character dem je no ba nya sa na say every time bia no ye de nkofo be fa be 200 wi ye de mo kogu sunyane Cape Coast Tamale na so omo na nkoko yi flag bearer ma da gina omo so omo kono so nkofo 10 na omo kono bia so bia diska kokko mom omo de diska mom both site ni now na wa diska pudu we na so am transika se bia mo yi ekroduma edia na we nipa boni nipa sa nkofo delegate na omo diska mo sa be tran we say because enye size ka omo je se nka omo pe o man no do a
na de na mo so de ma omo
no said that has been a norm. Oh, the norm.
If it is the norm, then why are you only blaming the taker?
And then they say we need to be changed. Into the change in the say because I'm confirmed, but almost all the time, say a common ID.
And I make us say I don't blame the origin. I don't say bribe the nipa me no the money the origin. Until you blame leaders no so come.
Ah, okay. So we now we do for, but I don't know. No, we just have to make sure say. Empe kwan bia e be fa so a ye man krofo en chikrofo bi nkose dem no mka say omo na omo yi sa penyama so mebedi o mayi no party nanim na oman ntuma ho e say nya national character ye ma abanfo enye balloting but enye on television survey na manfo nto no mo to abana they be able to select opo ya sa they bia e ho be kire sa because me the 100 million you calculate president requiring 4 years requiring $280,000. It's not even up to $1 million. Now,
no, okay, 1 million, 500 and half.
Oh, now say you if it was 1 million, 1 million times 100. Now in 4 years, now be transfer. Opo then any avenue biano. And then about on more almost try one person be kwabridge abanone akoje
you know to come they make more money
to come loan
maybe to kwaya
more money but loan kra now they will take years before a project come the koy no they akoye but to say now it's kind of okoshe you know be kan keke but I don't know
through project amode man sana person
Mesia sana scanning be kwakra se project o metu din say e bia wakoji 200 million but 200 million no be share project nim because onkofo omo contractors no kwai bia omo wo ayi bia omo ye wa ase kra aka ni no it's because I don't know so maximizing the profit and it's na change the characteristics of how we let our friends say flag bearers and MPs now this thing will continue.
Ghana will be the
heavy for yeah. I mean, we go to suffer. They bleed this because businessmen are
innocent Amagana will always be the victim.
Yeah, it's because so this project say when you profiter politicians so who say
Mikodi
cash cow
Mikodi Ajoso municipality MP me call with empty hands. Yeah, I'll tell them this is me. I have nothing. If you want to vote for me, yeah. If you want to vote for me, if you vote for me, I'll be the people's servant. I have nothing to give you. If I give you money, it means I am going to steal. Do you want that? No, that can sell.
Oh
my goodness.
That's right.
Okay.
Mind there, say, you see, the Western democracy now. There are some of the stuff that you have to put in place.
There, yeah, Papa, the omun for.
What's it?
The abebo mine no the omun for.
The money.
The abebo mama yes
They
cano.
won't take it. They won't take it. Them told me they want this guy work mom now when your autonomy about the your first your amount, you know. What I say, but say ya momo de na ya me an kasemo now I share to be in party for a friend say 4 years and you are spending $100 million. Now you say require the more in this crowd equivalency crowd. Even we cannot even get 1 million for you now. How are you going to?
You cannot get half. What's scanning in okay, say 1 million. Oh, you 500 in both.
I'm just saying, running up price 1 million. You 1 million,
yeah,
100 million times 100. And see,
that's you.
Sash scanner, Unyano, Sabia Hokobo, Bissiano, be a Maya. All the project Bakumano, or you should do job quite on to me.
Tina Cosinan Tachika said, Nanado, Sikana, some of the campaign. In that video, no, I saw a nice video now. Or watching Dubai was a say Dubai, right?
Yeah,
Dubai. Okay, say Nanado atone Papa dying wine. So the pressure is there to spend that huge sums of money.
Yeah, but I say 2 months.
Wow,
2 months because
anyway,
and on Ghana politics, and you nim deal.
But what does the party then do?
What's it?
Say your party no mum sponsor, so be a candidate you are. The party spends on you. So
no,
enough.
No, party. Be a timer. Yeah, candidate or campaign.
Yeah,
and the parties in here, but open say individual, you know. Open say wow,
we race in India. Has to come from your pocket.
Just come from your pocket.
Okay, good morning.
Good sympathizers be so now those sympathizers require crash a bit dangerous. So I don't know maybe about 2 million to help you out. Now we got president now. No baby contractor on farmer. So that is what is going on. So
okay.
Or actually jobs now you cannot even say it.
You cannot even say it
because that's right.
Good morning, Director Opo National. Trust you are doing great together with your family. Thanks for what you do. It is great. From Anita Akosia Sechi, Virginia. And now the message we by Akosia Anita Sechi. See what you're manicho. I saw you.
Hey, Tina, this Tina.
Tina will be arriving in the United States tomorrow.
I thought in Worcester.
No, Okogana. It's your baby do a China. Okay, you move on. I share. Omanpeni dada Mahama kopiem wo Volta region, OT region, Frau Mantemu in short. Na ehona nsembebere ekoso ewo ho. Enkoma ye dinu bi efa ehemfo ho. Ene say how our chiefs are getting into politics. Thomas Nana watches a fantastic show. Keep it up, bossos. Watching the show live from Worcester. Chronom. Yeah, that chronom for us. Ewo Kumasi. Now, Manujo.
Yeah.
Magandi. Quickly. Share presidential win Kakrebi. Just about a minute now. We know. Kennedy wrote a beautiful article yesterday talking about Nanado. Maybe you feel so why maybe you feel so why he said he's failed miserably on corruption fight, but with regards to education, na dagbon issue ni other areas there, Obama no higher score, and then I say Baumia, so Okopre Akunyano as flag bearer for the MPP no lusua, Baumian some money some palma MPP for. Now on Chiromu say or you're grateful because from nowhere, ma bre. Say, imagine the day you say, do you no ere? Do you bring Uti? Ma bring na. A member of the governing NPP has averred that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was picked as an unknown northerner to balance the ticket of the party. He has therefore advised him to be grateful, even if he is not picked as a presidential candidate for the NPP. Atta Kennedy. According to him, we have to be careful how we frame things as politicians because in politics, you will be forced to eat your own words. He insisted that Dr. Bawumia was selected as someone unknown from the north to balance the ticket. To him, this was a huge benefit on the part of Bawumia, and so if he does not get the nod as a presidential candidate, the best he can do is to be grateful instead of saying that the NPP is not a party that wants Northerners to be their presidential candidate. Manujo, and Rana Okase. obi ka say MPP for amfa alayama now we ungrateful and Kennedy Atta so kind different.
Yes, that's whatever happens. I think Baumia should be grateful. From nowhere. I mean, this is a conservative party. People work their way up, and I do something extraordinary to get some of these major notes. But on it there, he was handpicked because of where he's coming from, which he can't run away from. He might be very qualified, but say yes or not, Nanka Onya.
Yeah,
he having the chance to
save, balance Nanado's ticket of having a Northerner
and having the chance to save us a shadow vice president for 8 years, and having the chance to also be the vice president proper for
8 years.
Another 8 years. Whichever way, whatever happens, I think it's a life well lived. His name will be high in the history of Ghana. He has a final header. He might cross, he might not cross, but no chance he shouldn't make it a do or die affair for himself. He should see it as a privilege.
Is Kennedy Atta trying to take the bull by the horn by saying that Baumia will not win? So let me tell you, say Ulusu and Kase. I don't understand why he said say Ulusu and Kase MPP yet non-account party. You think that was
that's why I like your question. Some MCQs.
Yeah.
Which is also legit, because once you leave gaps, people can fill them for you. Because it looks like eulogizing him before the end of the battle.
I think I think and saying say Bamia was unknown.
Yes.
I think not Nasemokra shouldn't have come, even if that was the purpose for why MPP put him there.
Yes.
And Kabeka said Bamia was relatively unknown in the party. So for him to have been handpicked by Nanado to be his vice for 8 years, he should be grateful, because other people Juma party they didn't get that nod. You think the tribal lines or the by
no, he played it because maybe I know soon a bois because he wrote a comprehensive article and he had to look at all angles. So without that tribal card, he wants to say that there are people who are qualified. Maybe Alan Cash could have been a proper vice president too,
but one can also argue say there are so many qualified Northerners in the MPP who are fighting party they could have been handpicked.
Exactly. So I said triangle. Every step you go, people will fall behind. And he said the neighbor one say once those who stood up in the Northerners, it was a bit easier. But Sankani Negum with winner be more difficult. Northerners should only stand up because they will be called for the second line of office. Then it will be put as a tag on your back, which should be agreed to, because he wrote an article. He has a white patch. He decided where to order a white patch in the farm. No, that farm in himself we are Northerner as much as possible, and then so wow into Bueno. So I think that it's a comprehensive one. He decides his plot and what he wants to put in there, and it's your job to also critique it or to do summaries on it. So I think he's telling Baumia this.
Baumia should be grateful even if he loses.
Oh yes, he should be grateful.
You agree with that?
He'll be a chance to be the second gentleman of
the land.
Just with having the opportunity, it's a opportunity worthwhile, which he should be grateful for. But it doesn't end there. He still has a chance to fight for the biggest position.
Kalu,
we wish him well.
Quick one on Kennedy at Kennedy. Now I'm sure on him for Diana.
Upon me, this tribal sentiments here at times is below the belt. Say not Nano be a vice president. So what? I mean,
no. Yes, I was saying not Nano or no Nana do far no man balance ticket. No say wafa or no ya can, so he needs a Northerner to balance it for votes. And so Lusukra only grateful because he was unknown in the party. And our Baba vice for 8 years.
I don't know, saying because so by right now, 2012, he was able to make case for himself. 2013, or court on. I mean, you and I were not there. He was able to sell the party. And I didn't as much now only party, but buying a cash on could defend the party and was able to do that one. And to me, this time again. We should allow them to go to the delegate conference on Bekwa. Whoever the manifesto they buy, I bet to him party visa they are in line with that person. They will allow him to go. What I'm saying, because we are grateful, we get grateful. They say why now that first person
also about me Lusu ama mekase oh say MPP for mumpe esrimfo nimu ampa.
What's up na ba ku bisu kasai say Baumia they should give the thing to MPP before you're ungrateful.
To Alan.
I was grateful. And I wish you the about and right now.
At I don't even presidential
74 no.
74 no.
Yeah. And see say Boba, but this what I don't want the MPP for to do. Say when we try to single out and conform then Now, I mean, we are one biases, but then this is not the time.
Okay.
Moto Mwasina, say delegate time no corner movie say party hierarchy, no. It is a first come first serve. Then give it to Baumia. But in this modern time,
give it to Alan.
Yeah, give it to Alan. But in this modern time, if it's a normal media and I say the face of a party, if you say Baumia a bit more for you to break the 8, give I mean vote for Baumia. Now we buy now we say we can we buy because you know say that internal wrangles no be here. Or we should not forget say Kufuor did everything, but the same internal ranking and Nipa 17 they lose the power to Atames in 2009. When I mention 1 year,
okay.
Now 2024, the same time they will going to lose the mantle to
breaking
NDC.
news. Shatawale granted bail, so that is the news in. Shatawale police fortune Omama the bail say on Kofi. It's only the news. Quickly, let's look at our last story. Chief of Chala traditional area in the OT region, Nana Kenewu Shederi the second ono ena omampani Mahama eko Uti regional omuye deba ena okasa wase na ohene na sema okaye eni.
When last you made mention of the term do and die, your detractors hastily arrived at the conclusion that that was a sanguinary language and that you may tend to be a sanguinary ruler. Please don't take this to consideration, that nonsensical remark. When you were the president a short while ago, how many people did you kill? How many soldiers did you send to the polling stations during election time to terrorize and kill? You have the right to express your views. Mr. Mahama, if you were not to be God-fearing and had chosen to cling tenaciously to the tenets of power, you have unexpectedly plunged this dear nation of us into unparalleled state of pandemonium, or simply into a state of higgledy-piggledy, which would have been too nasty to contemplate when the people's verdict in 2020 general elections was simply trodden upon and shamefully stolen. Mr. Mahama, bear in mind that during your term of office as the president of Ghana a couple of years back, as the People's Day president, Ghana was viewed as the icon of democracy and the oasis of peace in Africa. Is it so today? I humbly wish to aver that with the unflinching support of the stalwarts of the great NDC, such as its unassuming chairman, Honorable Ufosu Ampofu, the unpredictable and easygoing General Secretary, otherwise referred to as General Mosquito. But here in OT, he is wholeheartedly promoted to the rank of Field Marshal. Who I have the pleasure to add the appellation Stonewall Jackson of the NDC. And the numerous loyal activists and supporters of the country, the presidency of the country is yours for the taking come 2020, even without a reference to do and die. Even without the die. Your Excellency, your stance on LGBTQ, as well as that of your predecessor, is well known and unambiguous, appreciative and admirable, because you have taken into consideration the societal norms of the people you represent. Down with Greek aid, down with Greek aid. Without American or European Union aid, North Korea has successfully become a nuclear power. She has not only been able to manufacture ICBMs to hit any declared enemy territory, but recently launched a missile into the air from a moving train, the first of its kind. North Korea's success is based on its principal policy, self-reliance. Ghana can learn this from her. Okay,
that is Ohene Fano or a chief of Chala. Nana Kenewu Shede the second, Shaderi the second, and OT region. Oye Okwa na chese honi ye Chala traditional area. Nti ono no ye ohene wo ho. And President Mahama pay courtesy call on him. And now this handsome way so ye den. Etuja na ache a lot of waves. Nipa bibiri bisa say hey, say dey ye him for no omo ye clear. Omo mani ye so open. So my omo ye politics. Na another ohene ono so aka asem afa na nado ho. Eye your friend saying Twifo Heman Hene Otumfo Amwa Sasraku the third. Paramount Chief of Twifo Heman Traditional Area Otumfo Amwa Sasraku the third is of the view that President Akufo-Addo is the only country's redeemer, just as Moses is the only Moses in the Holy Bible was for the people of Israel. And I'm quoting him: "We will remain ever grateful to you, our president, and to God for the rare gift of visionary leadership in governance and in the administration that he has given to you to serve this nation. It is without a doubt that God has indeed ordained you to lead Ghana onto a path of self-reliance and economic freedom. Clearly, you are the Moses of our time." We need some Twifo Hemahene. And so they atu ija. These were words of Nana Otumfo Amwa Sasraku the third, Paramount Chief of Twifo Heman Traditional Area. Abraham Nanado, a pay courtesy call on him October 19th, Tuesday, and our cast asem no in Tianunso Edie and na President Mahama and so Kasai Ewofio.
I'm prejudiced. I say akoko sacha proma enyenefe osebia enyenefe o dey say ebia me koke bibia on beka say me ni engineer entia me ni engineer na odi nkunimiti. I'm prejudiced against him, but you na near to my no. You yourself, you can tell how things are going.
Me ankasa minim say abana wo otie kunya so omo to me e kan say amemu ti say nye ne order and nje na me bisa say
some of the to me na omo peninti bibia kata omo ni so me catch omo say montena akunja so dan it moon you don't understand, you don't know how it is to sit on it, and then omo tena so it say wona me buso me can me say Akufo transfer na Rollins transfer na omunim say net here more sorry we can do all our roads, we don't need to borrow money from this we'll put tolls and this. If the fundamentals are weak, the foreign exchange will expose you, and then there it is slow come there and Ghana nye OHEMAA and then and yes and your money na nom kai. And I'm say montana soda and say you don't have the experience. What's answer now open who send ya Akunyane city and the kind of difficulties you'll be faced with. And your miracle with the Kujum Naku Bisa cement ball. Mifia Baimuna cement here 27 cities, and then I say Mifia Baimuna petrol 14 cities, and then I say iron rods, Adrianin Pobusa, where or call a Joma, Adrianin Ball 2016 and at the same Bisa farmers, fertilizer, and then fertilizer I say Ebro na 100 cedis per bag, 120 cedis, and Ebro yako 400 cedis per bag. Osha dokuna na dokuno no etese, and now koto dokuno 1 cedi 50 pesos. I shrink it to say a. And see, and young men America, you live in this country. What do you mean say the country is not going in the right direction? Yeah, a car, a Bavarian so a Cosro. If you are by 120.
Okay, Kalu, let me start with you. Combining now quickly enough here, and I am for course.
Well, we started from the chiefs now, Makasano. I'm saying chiefs, you know, they were individuals before can become chiefs. Mm-hmm. If you're individual, you have your opinion and you have your biases. But the moment you're very kind as a chief, you know, then means
traditional
chiefs. It means when you always speak, you speak for your community,
the people
that you are rule. When I'm and some of the comments be now you're biased too much. You paramount chiefs, it means will be able to know about when I say about begin to see so all this political biases bad.
Yeah,
that's all mine. All the old mine or mumpuntuno or canashe because maybe our T radio and I say a chalai is a maybe a quite be a while.
Yeah,
that's how they set a no maybe our cocaine. Ghana so politics no omo fa ho so on ne nka eno ma yeso yema no onyema onhwe so ye Ghana ni first now to abaman so maybe bible me fa say on follow the political ideologies nti ono beko na mpuntu ese ba no na o man no mpuntu na yeden o kan hye di eho na me de ha me pa yi pa me say o yo hene na say the media na man na kokko jan bibia akasa ma o man oyi na we don't speak like that una me cheno now on kind no be shamefully and those kind of stuff if you are individual
sensical abano ohene abina no say abano it was stolen from President Mahama.
Yeah, and
that's serious.
No man is serious party papa no okasa as NDC person but not a chief of the land and I'll call a university chief in man and
also a chief in my eastern region.
No the for keep a
Cape so oh but he might be so eastern region madam for be from my name say hono
no chief in man there je pass so
Cape Coast
there Cape Coast yeah and see ono so be ka say nanado dan kwa
Moses of our
time no important say ono so we redeemer aninya a political sensemi no moka no mo de abua because minister say na for no maba say president bi na former president be be mo person mo kan say minister say appease you mo dia but I mean mo na mo na mo mindful e dey power man president no e dey be how man mindful na e dey say mo kan na enu kwa so mo so say ni see e bia mama buy say dey you hear say ba mu no say na dey be but you don't have to chastise the president also yes na you
aya kokan LGBTQ asem say Mahama o ma stance here clear predecessors akufo ne we mu nyina in a way na make chairman no say I don't see why Nanado will not sign this bill if it's passed into law.
I mean this person
akufo adu ntim e de wontumi nkan de
I mean, speech we know here, no, it was written as a may come as for my own, but not for the people of Chala, no, because I know when you once I did I have African forces here, no.
Yes, ma, ye him for your politics.
Yeah, but
the posture of this Chala or Henny, any chifu him, my Henny, or also say Kufuado, ye Moses of our timer, and then away catch her.
No, I mean, they don't want to speak to power. Omo ya himfo ni sa himfo bi mehwe say they are really gas dey be omo oho no I don't think say sankofo kaka mi bia a che omo abetuma kan because omo be sankofo na omo ye authoritarian do be kan e fan because say the man eshon say so yo hini a unkasa as an individual you ukasa for the community.
That's why I was saying that Nanado Mrabontian was here on one decision.
There's something that is being a bill you're passing to law. Open account
as the president, so people.
Let me just say, as president, this one
anyway, I don't want you to lose track.
The hardship there, Mama po, the hardship will be there. But then, because every country be the increase of population, you know, we hardship papa. But one thing a Macron say,
but Mahama is justified and right by saying and another share bobe.
They are not one thing a Macron HETTY Amana say there's hardship over here but the jobs for people to do. When I met you, and to say and call you now kubo you know. Share a do boom but comparative some time ago now quite yes another boom can't remember what I'm saying. But then the hardship is in there, but you can get a job to fend yourself. But Ghana, no, the hardship is there, and they don't have a job. And then people almost quite winning and no na and penny for some chance. Say, well, no more penny between the go a coin more. A bit my boy and man to say, yes, a crime yet didn't cry now, bet me, I share all my bush for, and I'm for crying for. Ghanaians are ready to work. They are wanting to do something for their family, but because they don't have the job, that's what is costing them. Until they be able to do it, what I want to put them, me feel say, the mama I'm sure grant radio interview be. Yeah, say whoever comes to a Biana, the concentration should be a job creation. Because job creation in Nama is a Ghana Manteno, or Mobrea, or Musufra, Abane say, or Mebom. If they're able to do that, it will go a long way to help us. Because during the pandemic, a lot have gone for a now, no more banner, Minia Jumania, Nami Tifia, Opo, Asifim. That's why the young and upcoming guys, no Musu say, and President with my Biamoma.
Kalu? Yeah, that's Manu. From Kalu to Manu. Yes. Manu Yanko, the two chiefs.
Yeah, I think you see it's a big way, but I'll try to summarize it in one break. You see, for us as Ghanaians, culturally, when people come to you, you tend to tell them that's not the time to more often and not criticize them. You always eulogize them and make them feel like it's a courtesy call. That's not a moment. Although I believe that you should find a moment to really tell them the harsh reality, so that when they have the opportunity, they will correct all their wrongs. But what she's saying away, I'm a bit disappointed because they were too harsh and they were too specific and deep rooted. You can see the sentiments of the person belonging in there, because to say asama akokotini ajejewie na say or say it was a stolen verdict and stuff like that, what when you are speaking for your people, you are speaking for everyone. See, that makes me a bit worried in that regard. And about say most of our time in Podie, for me, and certain president your bar, you can really give him some of these things. But baby, I'm here say, Masa Ghana yeding. I'm not sure that for him it's a haven. I enjoy everything. So for you to make it sound like no problems with the words are too deep and it doesn't work out.
Nonsensical. You use some other words out. He spoke like a politician.
Exactly. I say. I mean, he's the Moses of our time. There are two people. I think that as much as possible, we revere them. You share political settings in the demography near there. You expect them to sit on a higher chair and really speak words of wisdom and yet divisive. But for them to take this hard line and be pissing in, them say, well, if your subjects begin to speak, how will you be able to calm them down? Come on, monkey can out from say no, that's not the divisive politics I want you to do. I want you to say but not trying to play into the devil's mouth to be seen as being a good person. I don't know. So for me, the more I listen to them, the more I get a bit disappointed that this is a recipe for chaos. You ain't careful. You hear from one of the plan country into numerous chaoses. Because in background, but when you man is a fan and say, well, you will not tell him the truth. You only try to rub your hands on his further national ban wide so that the VAT in the be more and say, who you say and I say. There are two extreme hard lines. I don't think that this is what I'm expecting. Yeah, but people like sometimes for being poor, but it's forward. You see, that's an opportunity. The cameras are there. All the 51 cameras in Ghana are there. The president is there, and he tells them as it is in their faces, so that to be recorded in camera. You can have some of this your big English to make the person look like he's an angel, but on a big stage, I say, you made mistakes. Me expect to say if you want them. That's what I'm expecting from them. But for him to be getting some of these things there.
Okay, my infant to just say Manu Chanu Sipe, if I course no, said Eddie Kakan and Eddie Bresso 508-304-9394, 508-304-9394, 508-304-9394. All the issues we've discussed today. Ofra, obi to me do adventure ready about. Yeah, can I him for SMCCA. Chala hene oman penida da Mahama kono ho a ono se Mahama abano ye wie free ne ho eti 2024 de akonwa no ono obi ampre ho na twifo heman hene ono so se Akufo-Addo is the Moses of our time. We talked about that. Ata Kennedy say Baumia Lusu flag bearership race of the NPP kra onye grateful because no obi anim no and Akufo-Addo am an opportunity abesom 2 terms as vice president and also say CDD say So obi person a president of Ghana we have $100 million. Obi person a parliamentarian we have 40 billion old Ghana cedis. And sana what to me and so what to me so ababe a president of Ghana and MP so dear no. Manu first na fe yemfa
yeah, so like I said, I mean I expect our chiefs to exhibit a lot of decorum. In the background bar, small praise, but mention the problems that you are having so that in the background will be to me. Yeah, or unya chance or to my base. But certain president, but one man who said, no, you papa no Moses, no promise land near the why be I no dear at the braca. Past president and so ba wokaje woman TV and the dead they say oh we are there pa ba wo baby no there you are wanting went to me ambana. You see, we need to let our leaders, we need to be the sandpaper of our leaders. We need to make sure that we smoothen them so that when they have the opportunity, their brains will be sharper and they know what the people want. But more chiefs now, no defer the form, putting them in a palanquin, and more so more mutiswa. You are just losing something out, and the ordinary people in your town and vicinity, they suffer. Oh, that's how we enjoy.
Okay. The ordinary people suffer. Oh, he need be a mahama by the envelope, bro. But the ordinary people suffer. Manu Chodiano, I must say the chiefs shouldn't get too political because the speech from the Chala chief, in fact, for the chief to say, you are ban free unsem, that is too strong. And it can lead to chaos and violence in the next elections. Because of what the chief said, Ebitumiakofa or Amanie. And so diaba 50830493945 50830493945 your family calls no friend am from adwenkyerem right there so that say ma Nabian Barbering Salon ube yuti abra mopanesi am store ho pepepe yo ho na yesi utiri ho na ma no ehu sampa you look sexy and attractive sanso na anochi trading any anochi cold store so boy nchidom yedi jumedi bro anochi trading ewo 54 Hamilton Street while ye outdoor engagement now per nam enamu nam fish chicken enam bia turkey fresh bibia ubenye bia to sanso ne dia sadaka se pa de ema Gold Coast Catering Services omu nyina down man de bra mo ma mention course na sefi nana ojambo ama oye ohene na ono ani nua ehemfo ena o ma start here omu politics nana ojambo ama pom ti say
Nyame Adam Senior, me ji so so hoye.
Nyame ni medini na onzo e.
Adam bin ki aya mi ko big na diru on kan. Afi na jame me now come e ko ti interchange
Ciao.
Ye bo ma so. Enya bro e so ni e so bagana. Me chi not trading, not store. Me chi o na mo ba so opo. Me junior sister fi London by na onko ba oba mukumo ebe ye media katrabi ana no ba ye jana Sunday na ode fish bi o se fence cassava fish as the no say no do nya was bi o kan no chitu na no chiku so okay nkoto na mo ho na o freeland ya beton na mjutu sa na so o tona na ma nam no so dia living for no be ye jamo iko no chitu na no costo na papa fie no no opo mintia Mr. Kuju on that search for no e ho no obo mo ban ma ponfo ma mo search ma mo bibia adwo monyi mo nye na Ghana ya totonema opo awe ko semwa koso sa lesbian ni gay semu me yonko pa madamfo pa bibia na say masiwu ya yedi na otweda on ko bi kura mi tinye mu mame ye next month ye be ye me won kan mi be ya ye se brent no so bi akojo bi tunu am ya che no akofo bi tunu ama you see o mo de ko court no ye se mfa no kokumase eti ade no I straight be now because somebody ya me gini bi pa se o sitie no what me a position you give to dia opo
o se so for ben
lawyer Justin Kudia on the back for general secretary MPP the chairman you know
no jam why now say akoye sebi trumu se den no
me see madam for pa tese o ye boy o ben me sumana o tese no go do no me sumana o ko na no da me sima si wi ya ye next my is 19 from ye ko and na me wo ayi VIP ya na me nya ko o mo frefre me be me fa because tese bi abedan na no do na me fike ye nti o mo na wo na me se me ko kan je no se na 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 there's a little bit in the figure. There's a same for Yami at China. For me, I will find a kibas now. I say babas in for him. I pay some of it.
Enti LGB unkwala oni omo number akwa ege sem obo ase am ya che no.
Opo dey say do nyama pro ku jamba bi kwa.
Hey, you say who? Is it Judas where you know mama bo anya na so wa ase kura yie den obo awi.
All the cook come to him so come na me man is kana o ko choba ku di na choba ura no nya yie pa ho. Nana
ojambo ma nana ya dase enti okodu ofin kran so kwa ni nyame nko odu asumdwem.
Yeah. What too much for no I be before no stressoko.
Enti ya chiro mu Unity Radio no mu nyina enti. Why? Okay, ya dase nana ojam. Okay, the adru no sisi ya Daddy Boat my enti apom ti say.
Emi adom boko ntele so so he.
Erade no medini me ho eden pa.
Yo, venture na. Venture bega for na. Venture bo for mo bo amaduma de yesu nya kwanya pa efre TV. Na international over 18 mu a chinya 18 mu do na e fe o zamna malai. Na quality Unity Radio. Our speakers are with me say for man nyina 18 mu discussion. Mo bo ma ba so pa. International na me chala na o jam so. Why you need your money to see na o jam na we just say that.
Olumai, Daddy Boat me ba Olumai ba cho noise e wo wachi. Olumai.
Okay,
Olumai ba cho dede ne ba Daddy Boat kasa ma Olumai free so e dede o nichi.
Yo, international. Na just say we just say na no jam enyiri ni mpa bomu pa no ntufu mabunu no na just say tag ni lesbian no fasobia ni so wan ko bokro no am ya nche wan ko yehwe na ebeko abako se mu se agantie turumutu nti achewa ni ngwasie ma woni wo busira nyina okoka be kan busia no ndi gana de yesi adwuma ne de obi na nije wa ye de ye nyintum ne enyintum china international oko bible ma ni ya na pe quotation na amount o ti se o yimi bi amu ne ho a ni manfo ala akwa tukura won fa so che won yele no because you say therefore eye part o yimi bi ube yi wani mu tentempi eno sa no ye wa kunya ye ko no political way and as politics way e chobi power no afa ni sa ala so ko ya be ba be no aba be fisi international ya ba ko se ma en some there ya no say ni politics obi a ti mi ba wa from tem bia nti ni pa le ba wa yo kikache former president mama mami who say chance so na yeka se do or die enya kasapa any or die bi die enya kasapa no oyini we mi say oya ba she bon papa ontufu oya ba she bon papa wow nka uwo akonya bia so ka dia okan na kasa se ko se chuma sa wo nsemi oyini o keka bi na obi kitu mo obi pension we no de mo pe se ena ko fa tutu oba he obi wu ye no like am ye so oyini no be 2% nko ifo ta mo ko ba bia omo ka tan se mo buru no but oyini we emi akonya ga to ne pa enu su bra e sikata no je urema onya yini di na ya ta ko sikata kwani ya daga ka me de ma ta tele di eya me ya pa se papa we oya plani wa NPP mu o di NPP ni a che wa be pre 17 yini nyina lo ka obi uni mu mra e wa kunya mi uni kwa e fa tu yi flag bearer ship ndi se ti a odi tribalism e go mi te obi meka se no ya wo sa papa pani we di agile pa na o be so de ba wo ene ne mo bi aba ma ti se so mpa ifo ni se bi mu o mo so mu wa ya si abeka de e ka tira ndi mi sa ta kele
ya da se
ni mo bi o di a on be wa bi ntura la NPP no When you have to say it, you will break it. On the okay,
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, yeah, that's a Unity Radio 103.9 of Pabos Usuni. And a farmer course, no, just like we've said, they say, everybody, oh, line is why shadow. So if you know, there, said the mark and the Befa course in them. By 2 o'clock, per day, near Tiako News, no, at the Omo American, no swatin, some Koso, Ghana. Kojoboku Mahala, a Rusuman too.
Obo,
my main fan to Omo line is soon him say, Pachose, Ubaswa, no mute phone. Sasa Mudabia Meka, Thomas Boache, I think say I would file an Africa President Mubako, and the number ending 54. Munina Mepacho, Obia mute to the phone. Kojo Entio.
Obo, Name Twame Damtuno, Name the Enchasoko, Maya, and King David and Uncle Nabetumo, Kumina, my America, Mani, we are Japan, Obo. Now, when the media we have us no matter said Mr. Was point now I go Nabian Barbarian Salon say Obo or you put him here for years and disobey every American about Mistrana or the old man Masimba when I am Akokra, Mefanship and Memfam to Kakaka because Nabian Barbarian Salon here. Opposite we you in us all the trust video. The who's away there one or you in any baby. It's your family chat for a command mammy. Obo, me comment some slow or some of me.
Hello. Could you hold on? When the general line is OSR. Hello, me pacho. When the general line is Thomas Boache, where you know is Ohana. Thomas Boache, one number 38 in 54. Mobile soon noise in the buy. Me pa macho. Kojo kasa.
Obo, na me to me Samson. They say they about the saying that they say they are for everyone who edited and say politics me. Tana ba ku ba gaza to the defend Mahama. 2020 ne de yewiano na 2024 de ojidi za Mahama na beba ne ho kwalibe opo. They say they about the saying ni papa no Mahama ba na so ko lose na party fufu ba into all kinds of sa party ni ba o so mo ba betiana. Or the Liverpool many Yamana. Since I am from Payufa Moody and Mopomon politics. Not the moon Pemuko, one more teach one Promuko yellow. Opomon I don't want politics, no, because all the account to a president of Baba Belpo, Nanka the watching our world to no guidance of Yahweh, Panayama. There's only said there's only the NPP Tampa. Opo to abele NPP to ba baby go ni komana sana wanyaba kuiso na na za kuiso ebo na na za ku fa do abasi opo nti so no ndisi ba obele to omo ba baby go ni komana ya be so mo mu yempanyefo ya yi omo di edi ewe ni kwa zenka mo ba abote na mo be ye we so prepare to me party B no po akanu de ya wo wa na nye to president ne ba wono ba be to opo na wo kan sama opo emfa another emfa bia ema o man konkro Ghana na opo me last word am dey to us no ma who ICD o so one for say o nipa o be CDD or say also person ye president who here $100 million and son wait to me about the pray ska omo chicha mamudi Kaya etimi chiche Ghana growing now it is nipa no be say kawe no the nya president opo ntie fi say that nipa na we wini aba no anaso abe say kawe dia wini aba no opo o ba ne dia no ba be o ma konfro Ghana sika betimi dia Ghana ye etinya jama obia ho atona opo yentimi ntu kwa say ye ko ba bia ko bobra no opo nipa ba ko pe be say no dia ko pray to me na so you need to me ni opo ebe de no nkwa bonte ko
okay ko do that say
Etubo sani santam na koso do bo e nya ehumeten so etinu mi nya yenhwe de se de Ghana ye betu afre ntoma pa ko muni nya
mi kan ho ko jobo kumala same to asuma me
na yɛ se atɛndigye nti ɔhene nto da me na nka mpɛsɛ meda because yɛbɛdidi n'asɛm so nti ɛsɛn sɛ dame ase obi atumi ka deɛ ɔpɛ ɔpɛ bɛdɛbi w'akyi paa o menim deɛ ɔmo di ɛnam sɛ yɛbɛdidi ɔhene bi asɛm nti na yɛ ma ne ɔhene kɔ ɔmmɔ ne ɔmu kyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛkɔ akɔtena dame ase na nka mpɛ sɛ wɔbɛto because atɛndigye bɛtumi aba so ebi na sɛ akɔyɛ nti Ghana politics no metuma ka sɛ ɛyɛ dame toɔ yɛde gyina dame toɔ so ɛma ahemfo no because ɔhene woyɛ wade sɛ wode wo bɛtɔ for that politics mu a akɔla biara tumi kase tia anyhow look at how Kenny Jonas ofo na ɔtɔ yi so ɔkɔfɔ ahemfo yi so na yɛ mu bi na yɛ sɛ atɛndigye no ɛna yɛmpɛ wɔ ne ne yɛ bi a na wɔyɛ mu na adeɛ na ɔyɛ no ɔhu sɛ ɛkwa baabi no adeɛ na ɔyɛ no because they deserve say obetru insult to them because ɔhene wɔ asɛm a wɔka no ɛdeɛ na we inside into your people asɛm a wɔka sɛ 2020 de yɛwie ano no ayi woyɛ easy ana woyɛ pulling agent so woyɛ ɔhene nti there are some words bi etu ano aba opo you should be very careful so because asɛm bi a wɔka woyɛ ɔhene wobɛka no carry weight nti deɛ woka no ɛbɛtumi de ɔyɛ na bi asiw ma wankasa wompɛsua so wɔ koraa no anaa deɛ wodi hene no because ɛnyɛ ɔmo nyinaa na ɛyɛ NPP4 ɛna ɛnyɛ ɔmo nyinaa na ɛyɛ NPP4 even among wankasa mpanyinfoɔ na ɛwɔ the palace no ɛnyɛ ɔmo nyinaa na ɛyɛ NPP4 ɛnyɛ ɔmo nyinaa na ɛyɛ NPP4 nti asɛm a wokaka ɔmo yɛ NPP4 no ɔmo bɛ prɔto bi wɔn kɔn mu tia wo so enti wɔn ahemfo no they should be very careful ɔhene wɔ nso no so sasa kunu so saa sɛ yɛ pɛ obi a ɔyɛ Moses ɛma Ghana fɔ ɔpo kanka Kwame Nkrumah because ɔno na Ghana fɔ wɔn kwaso mu a ɔkɔyi yɛ Moses so na Israel fɔ wɔn kwaso mu ɛna nyame ɛna Moses so kɔyi wɔn firi kwaso mu firi enti yɛ pɛ obi a ɔyi Ghana firi kwaso mu a ɛnka Kwame Nkrumah ɛnyɛ Kufuor enti they should be very careful the way ɔmo associate ɔmo self NPP ɔmo yi nkɔfo bi so ɔhene de kasa anyɛ yi a etumi de ɔyɛ ne bi esi important opo ma memfa ba kupi ntwato na afofo mra satawale ade a wɔyɛ yi wɔn ma na wɔn za ɛsɛ yɛ ka ho asɛm ɛnkyɛ bia na ɔba bi se ɔnyem na
same ma ne nyɛntiɛntiɛ na wakasa akyɛ bɔne taw na amanfo nto asomsro
yo satawale se yɛ fɛ sɛ ɔba bi se ɔnyem a ɔsi yɛ kidnap ne ma ho nsɛm bɛyɛ bebree nya yɛ satawale ayi ɛnyɛ the same thing ma te sɛ yɛ grant ne so ada nti na ɔmo nso so ɔmo yɛ saa oh, they should be very careful. The way our person brainwash kind of for and some be again in your comedy agrono. It is not as a good proto woman, one would you a diagro tire then. I did so they should be very careful.
Okay, thank you. Yada say Sammy Yada CP. Wow, number 54 but to a to us, mammy.
How do file a young
How do Maoni Soka cry now? No, for Master Union Dikusi, Maoni Soka cry.
Opo mi si every kind of coupon shrow and Pedro and Yoka and two from my Nedibia and Telbad.
Medase.
Bible and car on the project when you are business and go for a camera or they are American and last video incoming national organizer. You see your new Ghana, huh?
Yeah.
Ghana is 2020 election. The thing there, the new results were a 2 payments. What they are declared president and now as the president. The thing there, the new results, how they are declared president and now as the president. In a new one, in Africa, who or die in the party in the dictionary, who or die, and or die, be die, a Barbara. Who or die.
Now, they say, do or die, somehow came free.
Into Mr. Yinu, Wakasa, Wakira, by the and the MPC never again. Kahucha, you come to Ghana, your market in the say, your business is in the Opo, you have corruption, a cost of money, can there commented on Dr. Pasha, the Mahama, was 5 years, I did get now anti-Nancy. MPC manifestation na muko kasa ba muko kasa mbeki avo ewa central region na be ko wasi je wasi wa mun kasa 419 ye na mu be bi kike ni kan to se e ni mu tin de sini de en de sini wasina down the 4 ani waita o ma hun se je mahama ya pa wai hospital market airport when you present of Ghana factory from Ghana when you say one party about the factory akata je mahama mata mu o mangi in Ghana for akata ye ready
yeah that's it
yeah ni pato ni ye NDC so ye 2024 election ye or die vigilant our police station ya Ghana Africa to Ghana for the mu samu kosoro embre for mama bewe ni mama we ni a so the committee we dey ma o kase.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, Audu Filer. Maybe what number 38 in Ohio?
Open by the African president.
African president, oh, na did any free ban, wrong.
And then I name me, Minam Station. Na Minam Station, and I'm at the end of the
Must Machira says Mufra unse because to allow a lot of you to talk, no, yeah, Nipa 5. Our line also at every time until fra now do phone not to mute mute na external noise emma into your body say kasa no ye free mute no akasa anti misro ma wenye last kakakra bi kam you free so but na me to me as eteni the noise ni free no ho ba ntina me person me twa obi a oye innocent but file la wie na me hu say ye wo na the noise ne ba
Opo na kura ba o phone say yam ni de eni bibi sa wa ho obetim de akotu so amana ye
I say yam I say mo Ghana for mo term so I would file idea o fra na wasre watwe ho fe bia dede wo yesa yente omo kasa ne kasa yi why Mr. Wa thank you to asuma me wa masre sa
me da se bebre mo mo ba no juma pa mo de na me ncha mo tie fo nyina na me ncha kama ko gwa go bebi o wa bia opo me ti won me nya atwum nipa bia o ni ko se nipa nya atwum wo abrabom no ansama o hinana kan no MPP fo asora gina mu kasa ditia se o kai se na na do ba ho o friend say brekum mai se o hina bia ni president bia ni o ba na so di so no ama it is for ba say enye na ko because na mo ko 2016 nyina omuso ohun na anka bori mama e strong kata asam no nti omuso de ohun de wakare waka ebua obeso kwachira
Mami misa Africa president na ka say ohun okay nti de ohun ne kan sa time no na wo wani ji hwana say na wani ji hwana na wani nye ho
very good me na me ni nye ho ba na e people ni ji ho na me ni ho na e people ni ji ho nti na obeso Canada omuso mo fa be sa mo ka say o mo ni nye ho
nti mebo it is how can say dia president we Africa nyina president o na chesa dia no enya because obi kan bi no enye obi aka bi we fu say favor nipa o support no nti afeye yemfa no saa what is wrong can never be right so who say saa time no enye ebi mu ka say eye enom support you ba wo condemn nti ese o maintain saa stance na esa na we are double standard o because e kotia obi de na o se enye ba koma wo nipa wo fu say o support no de o se yemfa no saa nti enya na me first enye
opo nti na me ka cho say me nya atwum o say me nka o hina so say de o ka na eya na say enye me say yenja nya atwum because obi de kan no wo for so say eye ana obi de kan ya wo say enye o ti ma say nti na me say nipa bia o so o nya atwum firi wa abrabom nu eye nya atwum mo say enya na eye nya atwum because no de no mo say eye ana de o say enye to ko ne mo no de na kan de o kwandem a o ko ka mo fo awu ba wa ti ba kwandem o fo aso ana de o ko say o kwandem so be bia me firi ba no enti me nka say o de o kan ni ye but omo kwandem no omo nya no kwandem ko bi de ba no omo fo aso nti ndema omo ka say enye ande fo mo san fo aso to mo pa ye nga na say obi o ka da ye ba kwandem ende bi no mu ya adwene enti sa de o po mi no mu nya adwene me da say
Okay, Africa President Yensu Yadase. The next person on the line to talk. Pacho. Utumfana na bom design. Utumfana na bajo temenka.
Opo yego enyanko kwa dauruma. Mego ye pa.
Mind you.
Yadamase tuma mudi. Na ebia yese yebabo de urose Ghana asumbi ene yefefe. Ye kasa emu nini ye ni yemu. Yebe bia no yenhwe se. Dachi bia no Chirima no emfa otan ni ohaw bia emma na ema oman no mu enye basa nti mpanimfo ne nkwada obi a obekasa bia no hwe wano kasa yi wo support bi kura ma obi a eye wan kasa na wonim otumfo hwe woni ba bi oto na abako but won't me metna public na o mekasa sei bia meta we yesi na ni yes rese ehimfo no a muso makano munjina munsia saadi wi se wo yo hene a wo ye sonku wo yo hene a minim se enei no ehimfo na ban ye nkyereke o musa o ansa na edu masi akonwa so a wo yo hene a enye nieme bia na wo se wo ka wo ho ekomu wo hwe ya na kwa ye se ne minua ne kan no se ye to ate ana ye to dame na wo hene wakotuna wo se wo to bi then ya obi be do atem obi ano betia to avoid all those things now what no baby what can go free san yemenu yes ramu asa niema bibi ehimfo no comment bi ni o mukase bi no group baby ana ya broso ye besre pa se o munchu mu free san yemenu na mire bia no mo nyina mfimfin wo de wadwene mu ni baby awo but wo de gyina mfimfin abato obreduru ha wo kwoto a obi ani wati nti ade na wo beye na afa de wotan aba wo manfo bi no mo entemu ni o man no mu umenya saje no na yenye ne ma efata na ni ne bi ba da bia no ka commander sugar factory commander asa ya bobo se die sisa factory we na ya kwakoto sugar ya ye dada e de aba be dada ye se ya hweye Ghana for se ya hweye ni ese ye be support na ye be defend politicians na ta no mu di be ye o ebedin fie 100 ni e manage be gina ni enye no munyanka se enye so party no kra mo ya de bi enye ka se enye embe defend obi ye bi na no enye na ne obi ye bia me defend that is near that so etifa ko na fi ye de fix the country ebi agye na we ya de boa de bi omo ya de fun no o boa etisa na omo ya ma we no so na ofe opo mi that
Yensu Dasi Pio Tumfo na from Worcester mamen ko na yensan ko Ghana nkofa Olumai abom design
hello apomboko
Olumai ma yentio
hello mi pa chobo temenka
Olumai na ka say
mi pa cho da bi o we critical double critical. Yes, let us apply critical thinking in whatever we are doing.
Oh, okay. Critical first time on the show, Nyon.
And then the first time I'm about to show you so.
Okay, critical. Any critical, any inquiry, my intio. Oh, free.
Mati. Me free sunyane.
Oh, okay. Bacho my intio.
Me MP ni honorable kwesi me ya chreme.
Oh, okay.
Enti mami tia no mbona ambaso ene na bo ba for ya regional minister so ya chia no honorable awoba no here friend obatampa odimafo.
Okay.
Yo na mentia mu nyina so mu dwumade a mu die na ne first time amabaso.
Yeah, that's it.
Menua.
Yes sir.
Mu ye adwuma. Na mentia menua OPD na katifi OPD.
Nana usu.
Sada na usu. Obo ade adidi hu hia no. Sa mi mbona baso enwumre. Menua mu nsem a mo de atuja no very 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 interesting. Na se obi ka se ka ofura taka se government pay rules so ayema enti na na do aferi job creation a menua mi hu se ene no link dia because ka se job creation
any government set and quantity create job and I'm a boy. Any government set and quantity create job. One district, one factory, and also here the equity job. And the case will be a creative job. And no say if your government a pay rules why ma. Now if you cross or case a swire ma, a dear the man so ma. Because and then over Ghana security service across all the security service in from 2017 ya fani pass this year almost fani pa nipa year form nkwa e be 2000 I mean kwa prison service fire service migration custom obi e fa 2000 it is a say nipa we nyina ye form e dem ko go government pay rules that the government pay rule ya ma wo be ka se wa fail e yo no na afa nipa e omo akọ hono mo ana ma hono ma ye ma enti wo ka se wa fail ya ami ase ye pebibia kakeke enti message ni bae no ye pebibi nye de enkamfa ho ana bi no de toso mienu ye be se ya hemfo ye see ye ma ya hemfo enye partisan politics so obi ba wo nchen a enye force se ka asem e be ne de fine wo do betimi ahoahoa nipa no na emom no man traso enko kasa entia obi ebi si ye bu na hafo he ya ebi si ye bu na hafo make bisa assembly representative assembly me say wo say obi a2 obi fo obi 2 na townfo fo wa bra na townfo no eni ho me ni o ti asem na say obi 2 obi townfo fo e wona ni wa bra na townfo no eni ho I say me ni obi enya asem me ni obi enya asem na nipa no aba wo wanimu nipa na ba wanimu a nipa na waba wanimu na oso wo ye den utunufo na emomi a mimi ni ho no umfa mentena ho no mo na wo nkeka me mfonso amaye se ma ye mfonso we dabi wo ye saa na wo take sa de bi si ye bu na hafu ye ya bu na hafu regional affairs House of Chiefs president eyebi ana ne oti region affairs ohine ono ho ono so akwakoye bi na se wo timi ka ohine wo timi ka se election na ye to na ba na to 2020 no na kro no ye den ewo mu a den omu court no say ka odi omachi court ni bia na meboa na wo the evidence ye den ekọ because ye nya ni pa ono court no ko ka so no okọ affairs election Pinyi na otisi ansem wanyina wani ekura enwu mani pakoro na oka asem ne se okọ affairs court me yema okọ affairs electoral commission office kwaka na officer ni pamino no be di adanse ne eye agro bi no mo be di ye o masam ne timi fa anya hwe enti ye be sere ya hemfo no ensem bi no aye o mo keka ne ye pese ye be twetwe o mapa ye ye politics mu because ye resi edun ketia mo etimi kacha asofo se asofo mo fa mo bible ne esu enye de ye fa ye politics ana meboa enti anyufo ye pese ya hemfo no ye de o be frafra ye politics na okay fa obi ba nche na wo futu a futu no because you Mahama ekoka do or die no ye nya ahimfo bia you Mahama ko ne otimi kacha ne se sa do or die na o kan no enye what ya say e be sere ya ahimfo no omuncho mu fi politics omunka bi de na emom no ma omunye partisan so be gina obi afo achi na wo dia yes sa ne o ma no
yeah that's critical your first time on the show thank you very much critical no nana usutu asoma me wi ana me kokronum Worcester ewo Kumasi abonte so na makofa Thomas Boache nana usu yanko
hello opo
yes sir
ani asinge nka
enka so nana bema nana usu ani din hu hia no
ni din hu hia no opo so much you know but my next time you can sound and this is for more propaganda concern
nana uzu temenka hello nana uzu oh nana uzu line drop okay Thomas Boache wa bompaya nana uzu line drop yenko
chairman ame mama abdoswen who the African president no can
baby I want line nya crowd you just
African president spray, you know.
Hello, Tommy. Hello, Tommy. Otemenka. Hello, Tommy. Okay, Mumuni Chokosi from office. Otemenka. Okay, Mumuni Maminti. Now I don't know. We have only about maybe about 7-8 minutes because the last 5 minutes in the bay announcement. Now 2 pepe. Near Kofa news na break T4. Enti Mumuni Yanko.
Mini opo mi dawa se makodi adura bantimi bala no so no bia la ya hajake mini opo mi ko sire mi makodi adura ba mini opo na cho no ma cho hu kani na ma cho mi nyawo ma first line na no jambo ama ene mi amini aba wo ya adwuma wo pantan government hospital mini aba Yankopon mini aba Yankopon wo shira no bebrebe mini opo hu kani so tumfo Yankopon won kano mini opo na mini anu kasa no na mo ka bibi say the former president, incoming president, the excellency John Dramani Mahama wo buy obaka do or die no I influence me an kan he mini opo yo gana ha say eno no na do dankwa Akufo-Addo Obama all die be die and then start a juma go film side what 25 years or over 8 years Diana or mutimi kadefa anybody
break on their money Emma Nanado Nanka Sanso be Pacho
we say what why we no go abacho
Opacho Kwame Sifaka show Opacho Kwame Sifaka
show Obia nu no apacho wa nyede le na do kwa kuva de baka e na chazo wa nu no apacho o na di na akoso
Momuni there may be sound say all that be die no na wani je ho say wani nje kasa chanting call violence un say ya battle no ya na volatile pa nti say wani nje all that be die ho a other na say wani ji do or die ho say ye mpanifo no ye support wo na omo kasa bi na say emwa ye mabunu na onyi ni say the politics to nchen na ye kan okra enra say Oluma make a very very good point about President Mahama. I'm talking about 1 million ballot or accuse you is we try. Sometimes it's about time say penny for no. Ye call us no ye Ghana for no so ye bet net no because BBA na ye support him, BBA na ye support him. Because last time na demonstration because one crowd Oluma say share upo customer say me na menko penny be ba na be me na menko na memfa me ho ngoje. Eti in as much as I understand say obia we be your support ni ade no. Etomre bi no mo ka bibi na nya. That is how we can sanitize the system. And yes, we clear we are saying now so yes, sir.
The president Babaka order the die, no, MPP for support. It's the excellency John Dramani Mahama do or die. We move to support.
Okay.
Yeah, Obaka order the die. MPP for support. We support you to or die.
Okay.
2024.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Mumuni Chokwase from Thomas Boachina Kasana online drop point Kasa Uyana Olumai and so Olumai be last caller because we have about 9 minutes to the top of the hour. They say dear time so we start for near contending say news time near fafa. They say dear program no 1 p.m. American time, Ghana 5 pepepe near B lines now. Within 1 hour space there will be enough time for people to express their opinion and sentiment. Inti yanko, my intio.
Yeah, opo asama na me kan say na Africa president ka sembi. Say in 2016 or he be ka sembi yan ka he but ade ntina we have be kan dia amount for asore ka opo seven penny for say to be fun kumwa obi mfume nkonkoja so ye best say ya hen fofo no so enye die hiani Omun so nan kroni e dia mo na omu disun omun hwe mampuntuo embran kroni enu ne hia omun hwe na sa galamse ni a ensu asai won kroni mu no omun hwe ma development embra sa galamse sem ni niema ni nyina nkonye se omu de omu be fra politics opo because I feel no omu no sabi enye omu nyina na NDC for enye omu nyina na MPP for it the moment that we be throw support akoma we no Uma we the ono susu ni wo say any say na wo ye dia any say no ono so e so defa opo e ba sa entwe yi nti e betre say o bia wo le party a wo die but opo e wo say keep it to yourself so that say nti e betre an for no say sa party semino omo ntwe omo free na omo concentrate on development a be ban krunkura omu this one so na yinua shatan so de oku unse why na agin say each and every year bia obe creative bi e dia trend and the year days e be bo anu ti e be srem pani for pa so omu mfo omu ntipom because of what I learned is say o release into the trend into or share a creative I don't know for sabi owo nya dia I was the pa o transit egitum say ya shoot to the panel it will your best friend penny for pa say ebra IGP dambare e de ne si for ma kwa yes fata kwan bia e was o de ne faso bia mamra ni bia your best friend say o mo fa ne faso ne cite example en fama o mo mdieti na enche kura na nse ya eno ba ya onye mo ya o share da se wonyem ya kidnap ni case yi bai one fan no to also was ko ani we di aba betu and no meaning se no o ye no ni so o satawale nti o ya me ye jai no ama because he is not above the law say command him obi no ho bro emra na so and IG Okoni say adia at a young serious sport because be more about the tremor you or more demo and an equa please for process Ghana Dani America please for this woman then cramine and Eddie Tracy on not a wee be so bottom cocaine show bottom and craman bema please for them who say okay be say eso it will you than Parabaso say you was shares in your pana was yeah that's it of Unquery of Unquery Pius that's all my bomb design minua all my automatica Opo ayo now say Radiadum Chelsea Besha saying the Chelsea Besha saying what it Besha say yeah Besha saying we Chelsea minim so pay asem minim so pay asem tina ma shede bi sound okay yanko mind you okay mind you yanko do or die na Mahama kind of spell what the other whole problem do or die na Mahama kind Opo since January 2020 at the 7th January no Parliament this year that was 2021 Parliament this year yet Wabasi is Speaker of Parliament majority take paper on no MP side our yes power MP every year ballot box of Parliament Parliament or MP, honorable member. Who so try honorable Muntakade born that very day. Who brought more pronouns and a more day, but this most people of people who are not the Senate area. The member of Parliament, it means via ballot box of Parliament. MIA, you for 10 of Palco camera. How is that? And do they make a point, Anna? Your time, no? Make a point, meaning they do or die now, once they are 10 point. That's any funny to me, yes, if the NDC MPs now they do or die, or that very day, and that time can be the next of Parliament. Where NDC. There were parliaments where the equals in a phenomenon of fresh soldiers for the first time in the history of Ghana. Nobody soldiers above Parliament or said the Bayan soldiers in the minority for no. NDC MPs sorry deny
etonum de ma soldiers no every parliament house no e do or down and penny for no NDC here the parliament or that penny I am na America say yes yes to obi what can only statement what yes to more business here it aban you do or die no in the parliament no after my men call any dia no so opo yin na e Ghana ha yin me to be am support so sad no but say my be to say amanyo say man dey ye no Ghana ha no so so be amanyo ni bi amanyo say me na me so it's your Ghana ha what thing and na do atran kwa kukwado e kwa what thing no you say a what thing e kan that very day no you say what thing e kan that very day no e wa parliament oh you apo
Oluma yana wie na aha
opo bi you know thing e kasa don you want some that no thing e kan no na e na kukwado e ma MP for nyina be go si eti no hene bi su kwesina da bi no ka san fa mahama ho no bo mahama ba so sama na NPP for boss o mo boy hene na ba so no na ye NDC for so hene na nkasa yi NPP for defend eti yes o hene bi so aba be kasa ma NDC o pese me NPP for no e ko ya no ba ko so hene na nkasa yi na ba sa ya picture o hene no eti NPP for defend o hene ne dia na amanyo sem ye no Ghana na ende ye Ghana ye di dia kwanya amanyo sem ende ono yire kra da ya amanyo sem who get you and be there there amanyo sem dia ene on so hene di ko ka ba bi efa NDC won no for NDC abaso yesu ko bia se na sa o hene na ti ene me ni that boat ni OPD ni friends critical think em gba ya no ba ko ni ye fa ya o hene na o ka sa ti a wo ka sem no fa mahama ho no na what they be no or thing ni akoka na bi before na go stand
yeah that's it
opose
mzi ya that's it time na so ya nto aso ochina
be ya manyo tam engine tum say o hene bi akasa no kasa ma NDC a NDC for ndaba betina na ti NPP for ndaba betina na ti na mom NPP for betina we na NDC da wakasa na ye ni NPP for nyina akoya no ba akunya fire yo be kasa ma NDC no ene dia sa ma na sem no ya jai eti so ka enyo o hene na kasa o ti hene to kasa e no obi
yeah that's all my thank you very much abuso ya time na so nyame admo ochina beto aso ya the phone in segment no AC ha quickly couple of announcements ba ku mienu miensa bi yemfa mo mamonafi yemfa mo ko peace 103.9 kofa aye news no mremo yenu abema ye friend say Ebenezer Mafo ye ba Monica Oparibia ya so yenu Ebenezer ne maame ode ne ba wiase atasfo asase so oba Penny Comfort abna sewa ye maame afiri mu nyamfie aduosonson yenu abema say nyame eya adomu a November bosumi ayi ba be rem ne de to so nsia oye omame aye eti ye nyina ye mra ne mra meta na chi eye ne ikoso ewo eye Indian Center 152 Main Street Shrewsbury na dress code black and white na kwesiada wakwase da sorry so ewo eye Lighthouse Chapel International eno no ewo eye 120 Mayfield Street Worcester MA na osi ewia or the reception and so ede ebeto aso ewo eye Navasota Avenue Worcester eti eye no time no dey 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Timoma nyina ye nhye so na yentumi enko to aso na bibia so entumi emwa na bibia so ntumi enko enkan na ye free order quickly na yenkonko hwe nyame ya adoma kwasiada ebeye nso ya yie mu na no ye maame ye fa no Mary Champon miankasa me maame oyeba asew ene nana kwasi amoa ena afi mezo ono so ye Worcester or grandson Eunice Osei granddaughter Bismarck Chumesi ya konta in-law ena Kevin Chumesi enso so grandson na me maame Mary mama Mary na me frɛ no ne maame nimpon eda form oba pani maame Akuya Fosua ye maame from 1930 to 2020 into onya 90 years ana ne odomankuma wu atonsa afre no no che ye maame ye memorial any Thanksgiving na ewo Presbyterian Church of Ghana 5 Chestnut Street Worcester MA 01609 miankasa basre ma sorry ho na ye no na o se reception no Presby Church 5 Chestnut Street na asori no anopa no 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. na reception no 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. ewo Presby baby a program na timoma yensha no so na yetumi nko ne nko time maame Mary Echampon ene abusua nyina nso so achi na enye fefefe Worcester for mo bebanti ya pene mokra dada nia medi twa to kra wo enkaibo mu no enso efri eye nyame nipa a oye osofo a ene odi dwumadi kese enso eba Worcester na wokyera na chese ampaya ebedwa nti Worcester for yen hye no nso na yen nyina yentumi enye edawi na yentumi emra na yen nyame mebo empuni empu na ontumi insane nyame nhira nso emfa engu yenso na wokyera se program we de wa mabi no na wa ha ho papa nti obia mo ne homaden na womra mepacho sofo be asem na meken a 2-day prophetic and divine encounter eye osofo ye friend Apostle Isaiah K. Graham Apostle Isaiah K. Graham or say a 2-day prophetic and divine encounter theme near restoration of lost years, authority over time and season. Or see if yada 5th November and 6th November and obey no ekoso ewo 1070 Pleasant Street Worcester MA 01602 1070 Pleasant Street and see the power that heals all sickness and diseases 6:30 to 8:30 2 hours and fiada and memenda November 5th and November 6th inti a total say nya da ginya bre na ye honhom adwuma ne bom pae nso inti sofo Isaiah say yemfantum anim Apostle Isaiah K. Graham wasi oye nyame nipa nyame ne ye adwuma ti hia no na nsenkyerene ebe ye odia niema bi a wahwere wo abra bom niema enkoye ato apene nyina Bible so nye ne honam ne moja na anya sofo si hia no na nyame nam no so ede ne nsa ebe kan aha ne ede nkai bo nyina yisi yada mu nyina se yenu abema Max Billion na ba for Canada or say Supreme Court gave their verdict so personal the chief must be called for contempt verdict nyaba wie dia utumika ho asem Max Billion na ba for good day seniors sometimes illegalities pave way for good law. Shatawale actions will draw attention to set laws to ban all so-called prophecies in the name of God in Ghana. Okay, and also the buy. Abusian, baby, I do dear. Said the Kasha Mobonrano. Siman 9 pepe apanomi no. Sabri the more air cross over the bridge. Na ya the Moko peace 104.3. Na ya the news no. And so atwa moso. Nyame edi chain na Yesu mai yet in Kwama. China nopa. Ya new bishia ne the fofra by Kai said. UEFA Champions League matches Koso Chelsea any Malmo FF Omo Ebebo Chelsea lineup Abba ding quickly Mamin fam famu and Sanama sorry once a Chelsea always a Chelsea once a blue always a blue ti nyame ya aduma Chelsea fans ni na ubia nshame yekoshe papa Yenzagor. Pacho lineup ni Benjamin Mendy, Christensen, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Mason Mount, Ben Chilwell, Jorginho, N'Golo Kante, Aspilicueta, Lukaku, and a Timo Werner. It's strong lineup and a coach putting up. Omo bench, Kai Havertz, Bettinelli or a goalkeeper, Alonso, Ziyech, Kovacic, Barkley, Arrizabalaga, Rudiger, and Niguez, Chalobah, Hudson-Odoi, James, and a Loftus-Cheek. Inti winning lineup, strong lineup, and coach I friend say Thomas Tuchel edia tuja. Sabri de busia yedemu copies 104.3 na yedi news no and so atwa moso okay mpacho kwanya dem ti emfa copies 104.3
ma feminine mixture ebwa ma fichi kro ebe yie